This bitch. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, week 1 of college football is officially here.
Officially here.
Officially, man. Shit, it felt like that shit took forever. Hey, but we back in this thing, man. As you
You
can
want to
see, I
spend a
only
couple
got
seconds?
Draco with me right now. We missing half the podcast, goddamn. But
They'll be here.
black folks ain't never on time.
That's right.
Auburn. I mean, Lo locked in right now. Auburn playing right now, so Lo locked in right now. And then Wag be doing Wag shit. So you know what I'm saying. Who
Which
knows
which
what's up
Elo
with
should
that?
be back the way Auburn playing right now.
Yeah,
I feel like he'll be here.
I
I
feel
feel
like he'll
about
be
four.
back in about halftime or so. But that gives us a few minutes, man, just to talk shit, man. You know what I'm saying? We made our predictions for week 1 and stuff. And we went pretty well. We did pretty well on our predictions and stuff. So shouts out to us, man. That felt pretty good. We had 5 picks. We went 5-0. Uh,
Straight up.
straight up. Yeah, straight up. We went 5-0. And then against the spread, we went positive. You know what I'm saying? So but anyways, man, we'll get into that. But first of all, man, before we get started, as always, man, I gotta ask you, man, how's your week been? How's life treating you? Is everything cool? Is everything copacetic on your end?
You my dog, so I'm just gonna respond. It was a long week, but I'm past all this shit. It's Friday, baby. Let's get to it. Let's get this bullshit.
Hey,
We do need to
I
spend
feel
a
you on that.
small, maybe 4 minute, maybe two and two on that
Mhm.
Iowa State Kansas State game because I don't think we got a chance to touch on that.
Oh no, man, shit, we can get into it, cuz shit, we could definitely go ahead and get into that, man. My week has been fine. All right, cool. Moving on. So Kansas State, Iowa State, week 0, goddamn, in fucking Ireland and shit, man. Um, my first thoughts about that shit is that I love week 0. I don't want anybody to take that the wrong way. I love week 0. I really do. It's like the preseason for college football. I do like it. Can we stop going to fucking Ireland though? Like that I do want to do. Like let's stop going to fucking Ireland. The
The
weather
weather's
is trash. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the weather be trash, bro. That shit be sloppy.
stadium is weird.
The stadium's
Like, I don't
weird.
know
I'm
if y'all
fucking
know the
watching
stadium
this
is real
shit.
weird.
I can't see no yard lines. I don't see no hash marks. I don't see no
It's a soccer
sidelines.
stadium. I don't think people know that. Like,
Like,
the fans are literally like damn near on top of them boys. Like
mm-hmm.
it's very weird.
It is weird, bro, and I don't think it makes for a good product, and I'd wish they'd stop doing that. Um, Other than that, though, talking about the actual game itself, man. I know you gonna say this too, man, but damn, I'm really disappointed in Avery Johnson, man. I was really kind of, what I'm saying, looking for him to take like an ascension step, that next step. I'm not gonna say he was garbage because again, the weather was terrible, field was kind of sloppy. I noticed a few players slipping and sliding and stuff. So, I'll give him a little bit of grace, but just as what is he, a 3-year starter or a 4-year starter now? Is this his 4th year?
Too.
So
Last
he
year was
started
his
for
first
two
year start.
years.
No. Last year was his first year start. This is second year.
Last year was his first year starting.
Yep.
Damn, I'm old, cuz time be fucking me up because I could have sworn that motherfucker been. Oh shit, we got yeah.
Shout out
We gonna
Glock.
talk about that. We gonna talk about that. We getting into all
Yep.
that. We
We
getting into
definitely
all
gonna
that.
get
Shout
to
out to
that.
Glock. Shout
We
out to
just gonna
Glock. I
run
see
down
you,
real
Glock.
fast. As fast as we can get to
Yeah,
this week one shit.
we got to get to week 0, and then we got to get to week 1. We only gonna talk about Kansas State and Iowa State. But
That's
man,
it.
Avery Johnson, like I said, man, he was really disappointing. I really expected like more of a leap from him. It just didn't look like he had that leap, at least in this first week. That first week with 0. So we'll see. Like I said, like we just said, the weather was bad, all of that good stuff. So we'll see. But I was a little bit disappointed in that. And then I was super impressed with Rocco. I was super impressed with Rocco. That boy is a gamer. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little sleep on Rocco.
You know what I'm saying, then?
That
I
boy
wish
is a
Wag was
gamer
here.
though.
Wish Wag
Uh
was here.
right. We I might have to bring this back up when Wag get here.
Oh,
But hey, that boy
we
Rocco
definitely gonna
straight.
rehash. We definitely gonna rehash it.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, man.
Uh,
Them pretty much my biggest things from that one. Go ahead though.
okay, so I'm gonna just try to run this shit down quick, bro. Through the first 8 minutes, bro, it was more turnovers than pass completions. I understand it was raining, the field was fucked up. Listen, I played ball, baby. When it rained, you know what we said? It football well. It
Yep.
football well. It was a lot of drop passes. The stats on both quarterbacks wasn't really all the way 100% proof of them because they look
Yeah.
kind of bad. But like you said, if you didn't watch the game, then you're just going based off the stats. You'll probably be looking a little iffy. Like, what you mean he's a gamer? But
Yeah.
they the whole game was slappy for the most part, bro. Up until we get into bottom third, fourth quarter, and then that's when it crunk. Oh, it crunk up and did it ever. Like I say, I'm disappointed in Avery too. I didn't see the steps that I thought I would see coming from last year because they had a good year last year. I didn't see him. I'm disappointed in Dylan. A lot of talk was about how you gonna stop this RPO with Dylan Edwards and
I
Avery
ain't
Johnson.
even, yeah.
Dylan Edwards dropped the first damn point of the game.
Yeah, dropped the punt and then was never seen from again. You
And
right
then
though,
they
Glock.
gave it
You
right
right though,
back to
Glock.
him off a toss on the 1 yard line. Stop doing this shit. It's not college football. Stop doing it. Don't toss on the 1.
It's so funny that you said that because I'm getting a little ahead of myself, but I just want to say this. I was watching Nebraska and Cincinnati, bro, and I forgot who it was, but one of them teams, goddamn, it was in the fourth quarter, but one of them teams went shotgun on the third quarter, and motherfuckers looking at me like, damn, cuz, like, did we offend you or some shit? Because I had a stank face on, cuz I was real disgusted by seeing motherfuckers lining up in shotgun from the 3 yard line, bro. I hate that shit, but that's another topic for another day. But Shadow, man, everything you just said was spot on, though.
But I ain't really got too much, man. I chose Iowa State. That boy Rocco, it was a gamer. I didn't see him taking a step back, so I think Iowa State. I might have to. They might win the Big 12, man. I'm a little biased right now. It's a little early. Baylor don't look as good as I thought. So I mean, we're gonna see. But shout out to Iowa State. Shout out to Ireland, even though it was ass and
Man, it
weather.
was
It
an
was hard to
ass,
watch
bro.
early.
Yeah,
But
they want so badly for Europe to care about American
coaching
football, and
lost
they
their
really
game for
don't give
Kansas
a
State
fuck.
as well.
Oh,
Evidently,
bruh.
they don't have a special teams unit.
Bruh, we was talking about that shit because we was I don't know if you called me or we was sitting here or FaceTime or some shit. I don't know. But we was talking about that shit because I was so confused. I was like, bruh, where the fuck is the punter? Where the fuck is the kicker for Kansas State? What the fuck are we doing here? Why are we not taking points? Why are we not playing the field position game? Like this bad weather, the field sloppy, the ball sloppy, everybody playing sloppy is week 0. Like play the field position. You know what I'm saying? Then I feel like if they had just punted, like going for it on 4th down from your own 30-yard line, and then 2 plays later, Iowa State get a touchdown out of that shit because you failed to convert the 4th down. Shit just didn't make any fucking sense to me. And I know that it's easy for me to say and from the comfort of my living room, and I ain't got, you know what I'm saying, 4 million people watching me on TV and a couple of tens of thousands in the stands, you know what I'm saying, whatever. But still though, bro, that shit just didn't make a lick of sense to me, bro.
They left 6 on the board. If I'm not mistaken, they left 6 on the board for sure for not kicking in the red zone and for turnover on downs. And they lost by 3. Iowa State nailed at the end of the game, but they lost by 3. So
Yeah.
but all right, wash hands with that one. Shout out Iowa State this week, my baby. Let's do it.
Yeah. So yeah, but yeah. Oh wait, now before we move off of that real quick though, I am feeling a little bit worse about my Kansas State Big 12 champion pick. I am. I will go ahead and go on Front Street and say that I did have Kansas State winning that conference. I do feel significantly worse about that pick after that game, but we'll see. I mean, it's a long season. You know what I'm saying? They still got, 8 more conference games to play and stuff, so a lot of things could happen. But yeah, that shit did not make me feel good about it. All right, cool. Now we can move on. Uh, let's get into these week 1 matchups and shit. And we gonna talk about Boise State. Glock brought it up, man. That shit. Hold on a second. There you go. All right, so yeah, let's just go ahead and talk about that. For sure, for sure. Hey, be back, man. We'll be here. We'll be here for a while. So tune back in on your breaks and whatnot. But anyways, we'll talk about Boise State and South Florida, man. Just want to point out the fact that we both did call that upset. We both did pick USF to win that game outright. Um, we didn't post a video on the reasons why because the sound quality was bad and stuff. So I'll let you go ahead and start it up, Draco, and just if you want to go over your reasons of why you felt like that going into the game, you can. If not, then you could just, react to the game itself.
I go with my reason why since y'all didn't get it. Apologize. It was a good video, y'all. Wish we could have got
It
out there.
was, yeah, yeah.
I had chose the upset because for one, they playing in Temple. It's crazy weather. Them boys in Idaho. I don't know how well they travel. It's different temperatures. The quarterback, Brown, he was a big reason why I chose him. USF and the receivers. They had a couple of receivers returning. Shit, excuse me. Boise. The reason I didn't choose Boise, and it was not the popular pick, everybody was choosing Boise that I seen. I couldn't go with Boise, bro, because they gave Madison entirely too much hype, bro. Like, and I ain't gonna say credit, but they just gave him too much. Like, did they forget that they had a 2,600-yard rusher that was behind him? Like, it's a lot easier to convert 2nd and 3 and 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 2 than it is to convert 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8, 2nd and 9. So when your run game isn't as strong as it was the year prior, now the defense, it's a whole nother game plan. Game plan was stop 2. Now you're the focus. All of the hype is on you. Now let's see what you can do. And I didn't think, me personally, I didn't think that he was going to be able to do enough. I didn't think it was going to be that. It's like USF built the ass. The USF's defense, total improvement, big improvement. Last year they were shaking, big improvement. But I think that was the story of the game. Really, I think that defense for USF, they stop after stop. That D line was getting after Madison, creating turnovers. I was happy to see it. I'm not even gonna lie. Shout out USF, but we'll see what boys gonna do. And this is last year for the Whacking boys. They're going to the Pac-12 next year. Pac-12.
Yeah, whatever that new conference is, man. So I'm gonna go ahead and since we're gonna give our reasons for it and shit. I am gonna disagree with you just a little bit though, bro. Bama has played USF twice. You know what I'm saying? Last year and the year before last. So I watched them really closely. Like, you know what I'm saying? Early in the years that Bama played them. And I knew from jump that like that defense was legit. That coach, he's a defensive coach. I think his name is like Gadesh. I might be pronouncing that wrong, but
Nah, that's how you
it is okay, cool. Gadesh. But
Gadesh.
that boy, Gadesh, whatever. Anyways, his name, you know who I'm talking about, the coach. Um he knows what he's doing with that defense on the defensive side of the ball. He knows what he's doing. Like folks kept laughing at Bama because we was in a 13-14 game into the third quarter and it was, oh my God, Bama, they suck. They how you struggling with you?
I
That's a
broke it
damn
open.
good team down there. That's a damn good team down
They
there,
play
bro.
hard.
Just straight
They
up.
play
They
physical.
do. And if you play college football 25 or 26, you done the dynasty. You know that if you make you a coach down there somewhere near Florida and you get one of them pipelines, you know you get some athletes coming out of Florida. And that is facts in real life. Like there are some athletes in South Florida, the Central Florida. Like there's some athletes down there. So I wasn't surprised about that defense being as good as it is. And also speaking to the quarterback though, now moving on now, that was my reasoning for my pick and picking USF. It was just because of the defense and stuff. That and the weather, like you said, guys from Boise, Idaho, coming down to South Florida. It's hot, it's humid. You ain't ready for that. So that was the reason why I picked USF. Uh, Now, reaction to the game though, quarterback Byron Brown. He started off a little shaky as far as just passing. I always knew he was a good runner of the ball. Great dual threat. He got legs. He's strong. He's like a less talented Lenore Selks. I think I said that too. Um, the only issues in his game is just, throwing the ball downfield and being accurate downfield. Because truth be told, if he was accurate downfield, USF would have beat Bama. Like just truth be told, he missed a lot of throws that saved Bama in the end. But
I think he tired
this
out last year.
yeah, something like that. You know what I'm saying? It wears on you. It's a
He was
long
doing a
game.
lot last year to keep
Yeah,
them in
he was
that game
throwing it a
last year.
lot. And
He
you
was
know
doing
what
a
I'm
lot.
saying? So that's very fair. That's very fair. But I'm just saying he was missing those throws. He was missing those throws. He started out the game against Boise State missing those throws as well. But in the
He
second half,
connected
he
with
started
him.
hitting those throws. Yeah, he started hitting those throws. And
That
so
deep
now,
post was beautiful. He caught his receiver right in stride. Beautiful.
hmm yeah. So I mean, if he's gonna make those throws, man, hey, if he gonna make
Boys
those
State got some
throws,
making up to do.
mm-hmm,
So and if
mm-hmm,
they want to get back to the playoff, they the
mm.
group of five darling. So they got a
Well, I was
lot of
just
making
about
up
to
to do.
ask you. I wanted to ask everybody this, but everybody ain't on, so I'm just gonna ask you this now, man. So now that the Boise State USF game is done, man, is USF now the leader in the group of five for the playoff spot? Because there's got to be one. There's got to be one from the group of five or a group of six. Sorry, it's technically group of six now. My bad. Sorry,
Oh, yeah,
technically
right.
group of six now.
Probably gonna be group of
I
seven
forget
next year.
that. The group of
Pac-12.
7 next year. Yeah, they whatever. The group, that second tier, whatever. Um, but
So
like
far,
so yeah,
maybe.
right? Gotta
Yeah,
be right.
so far, maybe because I mean I gotta see. It's officially week 1. We had them 5 games, and well, they
True,
played on
true, true.
fucking Thursday, so
Yeah, yeah,
uh,
true, true,
we'll
true.
wait. But right now, the way that defense was looking, and
Mm-hmm.
that D line is getting after it. Them boys attack the ball, they physical, and that was another thing I forgot all about. The why I picked USF, the point of attack. I just
Mm-hmm.
I didn't think that they was gonna be physical enough, right? But
Mm-hmm.
USF is looking good in it, and like you said, if Byron can keep it together, if he can consistently get better, I
What it
think it
do,
might have just
UG?
been some nerves. And when, like you say, he came out in the second half, he settled down. His legs is not the problem. Like we
No,
know he
not
can
at
do that.
all.
But
Yeah.
I think he'll be playing power forward ball next year. I really do.
Nah,
He's
he can't. He a senior. Can't.
Oh, damn, he is a senior.
He's a senior. He
Shout out to him
can't.
for staying a
Thank
Buffalo. Yep.
God, because we got Bama got to play them again next year. So thank God he's a senior. I don't want to deal with that man no
No,
more,
y'all
dog.
play. When y'all play them? Y'all play us first game. When y'all play them?
No, I said next year, next year, next season,
Yeah.
next
That's
season,
what I'm talking about.
next season.
Next season. When?
Yeah.
What week?
One of them first like 3 weeks of the season or something. Like you
Yeah,
know what
you
I'm
know.
saying?
Yeah. All
Yeah,
right.
I forget where. Oh, all good, King. You good? You good? You good, man? We just here talking about ball. Shoot, we ain't even got half the podcast on, so we just talking.
Yeah. Just going back and forth.
Mm-hmm. Mm.
All
But
right.
yeah,
You
though,
want to talk
man.
about the hate
Hold
pick?
on, wait. But yeah, we're going back to USF real quick, man. I do think that they are leading in the group of 5. I mean, obviously they got the best win of the group of 5 so far. I mean, they got a ranked win, so like you know what I'm saying. They obviously got to be up there and stuff. Um, and I think, bro, honestly, I think the next 2 games I believe is against Florida and against Miami. All right, so obviously very
USF?
very tough
Let
games.
me check.
Yup.
Let me get a schedule.
Yeah, yeah, check that. If it's not the next 2, then it's like next 2 of the 3. Like you know what I'm saying. They got to play Miami and Florida like pretty soon here. Um, if they can find a way to win just one of those games, and I think it would be against Miami. If they would beat one of them, I think it would be
No, you're right.
Miami.
They got to buy, and then they come right back, and they got. And you want to know what's crazy?
Mm.
They go to both, but it ain't even. They go to
Well,
both.
it's yeah, but it's what going from South Florida to
It don't
Miami.
matter.
Like yeah, I was gonna
It's
say
not
yeah,
even about the trip. It's about the environment that you're going to play in.
yeah,
You got the
yeah.
swamp, and then you're going to play in old Corrugated. We'll see what Corrugated was going to do. There's a lot of hype behind them, but I don't believe it. But
Yeah, you
yeah,
feel
you're
me? That's
right.
what I was saying. That's what I was just saying. I was just saying, bro. Like, if they can beat one of those 2 opponents, and I think it would be Miami. I think Miami is the
I
easier
don't.
opponent to beat.
Let me ask you this right here.
What's up?
With no DJ Lagway,
Mhm.
how many games does Miami win?
Wait, hold on. Wait, what? No, wait. With no DJ Lagway, how many
It's
games
the
is Miami?
reason why I'm asking. If no DJ Lagway, how many games does Florida win?
Florida. Florida
Yeah,
win.
Florida.
Okay.
I'm
Yeah,
sorry,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
my
Okay.
bad. No
Yeah,
DJ,
that's
how
why
many
I was
games does Florida
confused.
win?
Yeah, with no DJ, how many games does Florida win?
Mhm.
I mean, not many. No, the DJ is the engine. No, the DJ is completely the engine that fuels that team. What they went like what like 8-4 last year or some shit. They went what like 6-1.
I won 7 games, I think. Six or seven.
Well, they won 6 games with DJ as the starter
Yeah,
because
they won
Graham Mertz
7 games,
got
and then
injured.
they win 8.
Nah, but I'm saying like Graham Mertz, he started the year. I think he got like 2 wins or some shit. I think I'm not 100% sure. I'm not 100% sure on that. Not 100% sure on that. I know that they went like 6-1 with DJ as the starter though. And the game that they lost is the a game against Georgia because DJ got hurt and he didn't finish that game. So, but anyways, though, to answer your question, man,
DJ,
you asked
D,
me.
look, DJ's knocked up. So, like I mean, he's very injury prone. DJ's already knocked up going through camp. So
Yeah, because
he
he
gotta be
young.
there week 4. If he's there week 4. But I think
Yeah,
Florida be the easiest of the
but
two to beat.
but I mean, if DJ's not playing, then yeah, Florida would be the easiest. But I'm assuming that DJ is playing. So
I'm
with
just
that
asking.
said, how many games does I think does Florida win without DJ? Man, I don't know. They might be lucky to win 6 games without DJ. They would be extremely lucky actually to win 6 games without DJ. I don't think it's a very good team, but I do think that DJ Lagway is that dude. Like you know what I'm saying? I think he's him. Like you know what I'm saying? So
We just we disagree there because I think Miami would definitely be the tougher of the two, just simply because I think
We talking
Carson
okay,
Beck.
so cool. You talking? I was just gonna say you talk about injuries and shit. This motherfucker Carson Bay just tore his not ACL, Lord, UCL, in his elbow. Goddamn, what? 7 months ago. Like, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah.
And
That's
I
about right.
haven't seen him throw a football yet. Like, so you know what I'm saying. Granted, I don't keep up with fucking Miami's spring camp and they summer camp, they fall camp. I don't keep up with it. I'll give you that. But I haven't seen him throw football since then. So I don't even know if he's gonna come out
Right,
and
so
huh.
I was just saying, I was in the way you what was saying. You don't know if you're gonna come out of what?
I don't know if he gonna come out and be like, cause Carson Beck, I think, is a pretty decent quarterback. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, I give him like a 7.8. I know a lot of people think he's just like garbage or some shit, but like I think he's a decent quarterback. Like he's alright. You know what I'm saying? So I give him like a 7.8 or whatever. Um, but I don't know if he's even going to be full strength. You know what I'm saying? Like starting the year and shit. Like I said, he's coming off a UCL injury. Um, I have no idea what he's gonna look like. I haven't seen a clip of him throwing the football in spring camp, fall camp, none of that shit. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
he been look, he been fucking. So I take it as he's 100%. Right, shit.
That's anyways,
Look,
goddamn.
the reason why I'm going with Miami is because I think we're gonna see the 2023 version of Carson
Mm-hmm,
Beck with that group of receivers in Miami, with the talent at receiver in Miami,
mm-hmm,
versus the 24 version of Carson Beck.
mm-hmm.
Um, Carson Beck and Bob, man. A lot of people forget he was going in the 24 as the number one quarterback. Like, well, it was a battle when they was on the mocks between him, Shador, and Cam, but he was up there. It wasn't a question. He was locked in up there. But as we know, that team and receiver wasn't as nearly as productive as it was the year prior, which in turn made him look bad. And as well, he struggled against top competition. Like it was 7-7 touchdown and ints against against ranked opponents, unranked opponents. It was like
Yeah, nah,
twenty-one
it
and
was tough.
five. Shit.
Yeah, nah,
So,
it was tough.
but
It was tough. Yeah.
he still had a good year though. So that's the only reason why I'm going there. And I asked you about the DJ Lagway thing is because he's injury prone already. I've been saying it since last year. He was nicked up a lot last year, bro, and he's been nicked up a lot through camp. Like I
Mm-hmm.
tune in, I tune in to the. I just don't tune in to Corey Gable shit. Locked on Canes, I can't do it. I hate him.
Nah, I already
Ignorant.
know. You,
But I
yeah, Florida
tune in
State.
to
I ain't
y'all
gonna lie.
too.
Y'all got a really interesting dynamic down there between Florida State, the University of Florida, and the University of Miami,
What you mean?
at Florida. Yeah, it's because y'all got like a three-way rivalry, and that shit is just like kind of dope. Like you know what I'm saying? I think that shit is pretty dope. That shit's so unique. Like what other like? There's no other like three program rivalry or some shit. Like you know what I'm saying?
Usually, most states ain't really got three
Three
D1
teams. You feel
programs
me? Yeah, that's
like
what I'm saying. So I think that shit's unique.
like
I'm sorry.
legit D1 programs in top
Yeah,
conferences. So yeah, but
exactly. So
nobody
it
looks at Miami. Don't nobody care about Miami, bro. You see, we the
I
only ones that
mean,
blame them.
shit, they coming. I mean, shit, they coming back. Shit, a lot of people cared last year with Cam Ward. Now the year before that, ain't nobody give a fuck about Miami.
All
But
right, so look.
last year,
Now they cared about him at the beginning of the season. They was gonna win championship at the beginning of the season. They was gonna win ACC.
man,
And look,
whatever.
keep in mind, Miami has never won an ACC championship. SMU
Hmm.
just got there last year and won it.
Yeah,
so,
yeah, yeah,
so
yeah, yeah.
Miami found a way to not make the ACC championship. Found a way to not make
Hmm.
it with the number one draft pick, bro. Like
Hmm.
in the ACC, which was a down year last year for the ACC.
Hmm.
SMU won it, bro, with a freshman quarterback. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just don't have trust in Cristobal. Really, he can recruit his ass off. He did it at Oregon. He recruited his ass off at Oregon. Always
Hmm.
was top 5 in the country in recruiting. It never necessarily translated. Now with Dan Lanning, it translates, but with Mario, I just don't think it translates. I think his ceiling is about a 8-9 win. I think that's ceiling, just like last year. I think that's what we're gonna get out of Cristobal.
For sure be true. Sorry, looking at that shit. Um. What else I want to say? Oh no, well, getting back on point though. Getting back on point though, man. South Florida. I think that if they could find a way to beat Miami or Florida, I don't really care which one. Just if they can find a way to beat one of them, then I think that they are firmly damn near locked into the goddamn they pretty much locked into the group of five spot in that playoffs, man. As long as they can handle business and win their conference, as long as they can handle business and win their conference, I would
But
I would feel good
that'd
about
be the
that
question though,
USF
because
team.
last year they pretty much played with
Quarterback
and
got
beat
hurt
teams
though.
they were
Quarterback
supposed to
missed like
beat.
7 games last year.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, he
But
missed some
still,
games
they
last year.
they
So,
played up to par with teams they were supposed to beat, and then
hmm yeah,
teams they
they
weren't
did it.
supposed to beat, and the teams they supposed to beat, they
They
played
played
down.
down.
So we'll see,
Yeah,
but the
you're
teams
right
come
about
back.
that.
So we'll see. I'm with you. Definitely gonna
Yeah, yeah,
we're gonna
you're
we
right.
gonna come back to this conversation in a couple
For sure,
weeks.
for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure, for sure. Maybe even a little bit later. Who knows? All right, moving on though. We got Nebraska and Cincinnati. That was the other game from yesterday and shit that I really wanted to talk about and stuff, man. This one we almost got right, but not quite, man. We both picked Nebraska to win. We both picked them to cover, and they did not do that. Now this game, admittedly, I was kind of in and out on. If you in the chat and you can read the comments, I went out with King and Taraja last night and goddamn got fucking slop wop at the bar
Hmm.
and shit. So I was watching the game, but I went fully locked in. But one thing that I did notice from watching the game though, man, Dylan Raiola, I know his stats looked great and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? I think he was like 28 to 34 or some shit, had like 240 yards, had like 2 touchdowns. What I noticed though was that he didn't push the ball down the field. I didn't see a lot of that. I didn't see him throwing the ball, 10, 15, 20 yards downfield. Everything was kind of like 8 yards and under. Bunch of quick throws, slants, outs, screens, like, you know what I'm saying? It was did I get that right, or did you see something different, or
He was in control of the offense. I would say he um he managed the game very well. I say it's a couple things I need to clean up on. I didn't just like you. I didn't fully get to watch the full game. I watched majority of the first half, and I was spotty here and
Mhm.
there in the second half. First half, I wasn't really. I was impressed, but I wasn't too impressed. Just like you, like I want to see more from you. Like I don't want to hear Pat Mahomes anymore. Like Pat Mahomes in
I'm so
college
sick of that
was
shit.
different. I don't care how he wears his fucking arm sleeve. I don't give a fuck about his head wrap. I
Yeah,
don't care about his fucking number. Like, let's stop that
yeah.
shit. Like,
Hey, let me know
let's
if you
get
can
this
hear
kid
my
a
fan,
chance.
but yeah.
Let's get this kid a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I like Dylan Raiola. I think we'll see more. It's
I
first
think so
game,
too.
bro.
It is
In
first game,
Kansas
so
City, huh?
I don't know. I'm agreeing with you. It was the first game, so
Yeah,
you'll want to open up the playbook first game, like, you know what
right. You
I'm
know what I'm
saying?
saying? But he handled and managed that offense very well. He was accurate when he did. But I think the real star for real was Dane Key. That hey man, you know I'm a receiver guy. Whenever he needed somebody to make a play, he looked
Say that's
for
his number
Key.
one. Say that's his
He
number
looked for
one right there.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think he did his thing, bro. But he played well. Cincinnati actually played a lot better than what I thought. That's how I lost that spread because Cincinnati defense, and I don't know if it was Cincinnati defense or if it's more
Right? You
indicative
feel
on
me?
Nebraska's offense. You know,
Yeah, 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 yeah.
confused me a little bit. The offense stuttered a little bit more than I thought it would. They could have scored on that
Uh-huh.
opening drive. They ended up having to settle for three.
Uh-huh.
um, it was a good game overall. One of the best games of yesterday. But no, I'm with you. I think we're gonna need to see a little more from Dylan Raiola. I'm not there to just throw him and just put him on the throne as the next anything right now, number one pick.
Yeah.
I need to see more. He's
Yeah,
accurate.
yeah, yeah.
He throws with anticipation. He damn sure is in control of the offense as of yesterday.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
I mean that's pretty much my taste for Dylan. Matt Rule, the defense is physical. That's another reason why I went with him. They
That
that's
defense did look good. That defense did look,
a
but
physical
also
team,
it's Cincinnati.
and they
Like
lost a
how
lot.
good do we think Cincinnati
See, they all Cincinnati spreads you out. They run you,
is?
so they
Yeah,
always have a little
see.
something. But
Uh-huh.
I was also impressed, bro, because Matt Rule lost the defensive coordinator and the D line coach, which shout out to him, Florida State. um, to Florida State. So I was curious to see what it was gonna look like, right? And they lost a lot of players. They lost a lot of D-line players and a couple linebackers too. That came to Florida State. James Williams is one. I want to put an eye on him tomorrow. Hopefully, he gonna live in your backfield.
I
But
hope not.
um,
Go ahead.
but
I'm listening. I hope not, but
back
go ahead. I'm
to
listening.
back to it though. I was there, and the defense looked good, but again, like you said, it's Cincinnati, bro. So
Yeah.
how much do we really expect from Cincinnati? Cincinnati I don't think they had a lot of returning starters. If I'm not mistaken. I ain't really do too much
That I'm
research on
not sure. I
them,
was
but
gonna say, yeah,
I
that I'm not
can't
sure.
remember if they did. Well, I think they did actually. I think on offense they did. So the offense didn't look as good. So that might be uh uh a take for that Nebraska's defense. But overall, man, it was a good game. I need to see a lot more from Raiola. It wasn't like he's number one pick coming out of next year's draft. So, but you know,
All right, bet. Before we move on, then, goddamn, just one more quick question. If you had to start a quarterback in college next week, goddamn, you taking Avery Johnson or Dylan Wairola?
Dylan Raiola.
Yeah, you taking Dylan? Yeah, I think so too.
I'm not even thinking about it.
I'm thinking his ceiling is just higher than Avery Johnson's. Like, you know what I'm saying? But
Avery is sneaky good. They gotta open up the playbook for Avery. They score
man,
when they open up the fucking
I
playbook.
was just gonna say,
They
yeah, but
didn't
that was
score
both
when
teams.
they bullshitted and pity put it.
Yeah, yeah. I was saying that shit when I was watching them and shit. I was like, bro, y'all gotta open up this game. I know it's raining. I know the conditions suck, but like, you gotta at
Hey,
least let them try to
hey,
throw the football.
hey, they ain't try to score until they went down by 2 possessions. Then it's
Yeah, you feel me? Then they was
score in
like, oh
4
shit,
plays.
we need some points. Like, yeah,
Score in 2
like,
minutes. I'm like, what the fuck?
yeah.
Y'all should have been doing this all
Like,
game.
facts,
What
facts,
y'all
facts, facts,
doing?
facts, man.
Love
All
football,
right,
baby.
cool, cool,
Like it.
cool, cool. Well,
Can't
let's
wait
get
till
into
this
these
Bama shit
games that's
come in.
going on right now, man. Let's get into these games that's going on right now, man. Let's start it up with Georgia Tech, Colorado. I'm not sure which game you're watching right now.
Georgia Tech.
Oh, you are watching Georgia Tech right now?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I'm watching them. Definitely was super interested to watch this game, man. Obviously because, it's Colorado. I'm a big Dion fan. I support the whole Sanders family. I like what they do out there. Um,
Sanders Clan. Fucks with the
you
Sanders
feel me? Sanders clan, you know what I'm saying? I'm rocking with them, But obviously, they ain't got Shadur no more. They ain't got Travis no more. They ain't got LeJounte Wester no more. They ain't got the rest of them receivers no more. So was definitely kind of
all
interested
of
to
the
see
weapons, all of the
all of the
production.
weapons. Travis is, you know what I'm saying? Like all of the weapons. They pretty much gone. They still got Miller. They still got the Miller brothers. I should say, excuse me. Let me correct myself. They still do got the
98% of
Miller
the production.
brothers. But 98% of the production is gone. So I definitely wanted to tap in and then with stuff. Um I did actually pick Georgia Tech to win this game. The spread
Me as
was
well.
4.5 or so, if I'm not mistaken. But I did pick Georgia Tech to win this game. They were favored. I did pick them to win. I did pick Colorado to cover, though. I did pick Colorado to cover that 4.5. And so far, been
Fourth and
watching
two.
this game, man.
Fourth and
Yeah,
two.
4th and 2. I'm finna watch this
Mhm.
4th and 2. If they get
Okay,
a
why they call
playoff,
the
or y'all
timeout?
gonna take a that's what say
Okay,
y'all gonna take
so
a timeout.
let me jump in real quick because I was not able
Mm-hmm.
to get on that video. Wish I was able
Mm-hmm.
to.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely would have took Georgia Tech.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing against Prime because I am a Prime believer. Just like you said, bro, they lost so much production on offense, and the reason why they won 8 games last year, 9 games last year, is because of primarily that offense. They defense made
Mm-hmm.
timely stops and timely turnovers, created timely turnovers, but for the most part, bro, that offense was very hard to stop. Shador was
Mm-hmm.
very hard to contain.
Mm-hmm.
No Shador, I like Caden Salter. He was scheduled to come to Florida State, bro, and I thought that's who we was gonna get, but Thomas Castellanos never left when he came. But back to it. Georgia Tech is tricky, bro, and I don't think a lot of people know about Brent Key. Bro, I absolutely love Brent Key's coaching. His ability, bro. Georgia Tech first game, you don't want to see him, bro. Real talk. If he can get the level of athletes that he's used to coaching, you know what I'm saying, from the Bamas and the
Mm-hmm.
Georgias like that. If he can get the athletes
Mm-hmm.
to stay in Georgia, and he's in Georgia. If he can get some of them
Mm-hmm.
athletes to come down to Tech, man, listen, Georgia Tech gonna be a problem.
Mm-hmm.
Haynes King is back. Haynes King is very tough, very hard to stop. Haynes King might go 6-7 round in the draft next year. I'm not gonna lie, just
Mm-hmm.
because of he can be a utility weapon. You know what I'm saying if he
Mm-hmm.
improves on his throwing, he definitely going to the league. But he tough as fucking rock, bro. Tough as a man.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, that's a damn diamond, you know. But Colorado defense is always a question to me. Shout out to Warren Sapp. They was up by the game. I didn't see the touchdown, but Georgia Tech ended up scoring and they getting the ball back. So we're about to see what's going to happen right now. I'm about to pay a little more attention to this drive just to look at this defense and see what's going on. I know that safety should be back from for Colorado, so they got a stud back there. But
Yeah,
what was the
nah.
spread?
4.5.
4.5. Yeah, I would have took Georgia Tech to cover that.
Oh, you would Georgia Tech.
They go
Yeah.
Haynes King. Bro, it's hard to
Nah, I was
stop them.
gonna
They're
say.
fucking tricky.
There you go. Yep, there you go right there. Nah, man. Like you said, man, Brent Key. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted to say. Brent Key, you right here, hell of a coach, man.
Hell of a coach.
To your point, you said that if he could get some better talent, like some guys from Georgia, some guys from Alabama, he could do a lot. The issue with that though is that like Tech is one of them. I don't want to say it, but one of them nerd schools, man. Them academic requirements and shit to get into Georgia Tech is a little bit higher. So I think that might kind of, what I'm saying, limit the caliber of player. Like he can't
Mechanical
get the jocks,
school.
bro. He can't get the jocks, bro. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it out there. I ain't even gonna sugarcoat
Hey,
around it. You know
bro,
how that shit go, goddamn. Like
you gotta
nerds are
make sure.
nerds and jocks are jocks, goddamn. Like that just
You
kind of
gotta make
is what
sure.
it is, huh?
I said, gotta make it try.
Like, I mean, Megatron, and then Megatron because he wanted to be a fucking engineer. He never even thought the NFL was a possibility for his
Hey, that
ass,
boy
bro.
put that degree to use, boy.
Like he did though, you know what I'm saying? That's why he was able to retire from the NFL. So he was like, "Man, this shit ain't even worth it. Cause fuck
This
this
shit
shit,
ain't it,
cuz
dog. This
this
shit.
shit, bro. I'd have made my money. I'd have signed me a contract. Goddamn, like you know what I'm saying? Fuck that shit, cuz he was out of that bitch, cuz fuck that shit. So
That nigga said, keep raising my body for this shit, nigga. 3
for to
wins a
go
year,
0 and
nigga.
16,
0 and
to go
16.
0 and 16,
Damn,
nah,
no
cuz I'm
lobster
good.
running out the back of the end zone.
I'm
I'm
good,
good.
cuz never
I'm getting
mind, never
cardio.
mind.
I can do this shit at the highs.
Like you feel me? Without a motherfucker trying to take my head off. I
And you
know I'm
know they were
straight.
trying to kill his ass because he was too big. You can't.
Man,
Got to,
got to.
you got to try to get that man CTE. And I don't approve what I just said, but I'm
Man,
just
got
saying
to.
you gonna get hurt if you go in there
Mm-hmm.
half ass and trying to tackle that man. But you know, back to your
Man,
point,
was what,
bro.
like
Man, I ain't trying to
6'5",
get off.
240 or some
I ain't
shit.
trying to get
Yeah,
off
no,
top.
no, no. I had to say that though. I had to say that. Shouts out to Megatron too. Shouts out to
And
Megatron.
that's how Megatron. And Ball, that
Um,
quarterback that he had, he was nice.
yeah,
Yeah.
nah, they were straight, cuz. Georgia Tech been had a nice little squad, man. But yeah, Brent Key, I mean, we just saw him last year. I think last year, a lot of people kind of got introduced to Brent Key at Georgia Tech when
When
they
it
took
started the year
Georgia
before.
to 8 overtimes and shit.
It started
Like,
the year
you know what
before.
I'm saying?
They almost beat him the year before as well. I think niggas don't forget.
But you know what I'm saying? A lot of people just got introduced to that. So shout out to them. Definitely looking forward to what they can do this year in that ACC. I mean, I know that like everybody has pretty much said that like Clemson's got a spot in the ACC championship. All right, cool, fine. I'm okay with saying that. But that other team that they have to play in the ACC championship, for the most part, is wide open. I know Miami's probably like favorite, but we both just said that like we ain't too
The
high on
roster.
Carson Beck. You
The
know what
roster
I'm saying?
for
The
Miami.
roster, yeah, the
Yeah.
roster's cool. But
Recruiting in
like
the
other
roster.
than that, you got your Florida State, you got
No, you
your Georgia Tech, you got your who else we got up in the
Ooh.
ACC that could possibly get in there? Oh, that's Pitt.
Louisville.
Louisville's good. Yeah,
Pitt
Louisville
might
could
be
be up
sneaky,
there.
bro. Pitt. People don't think about Pitt as having an offense. Really, Pitt is usually defensive based.
Mm-hmm.
Pitt might be very fucking good on that offensive side of the ball, bro. I can't remember the coordinator name, and I gotta find my notes to remember it and have their stats out on me.
Mm-hmm.
Pitt might be sneaky, bro, but I'm not holding them. But I think it's wide open between Georgia Tech, Louisville, Miami. NC State kind of disappointed me yesterday.
Well, that's a tad bit. That's a tad bit. I mean, they won, which is the most important thing. They did win, but yeah, it didn't look as good as I thought it would look.
But I would go Syracuse, but I forgot Kyle McCord's gone. But yeah, between those three teams, I
But
can't go.
Fran Brown is a hell of a coach.
It's one of the hottest young coaches, which we're gonna get to that later because we got a week. That's a week one matchup that we ain't gonna touch on yet. But you know,
Oh
we're gonna get to it later.
yeah.
But,
We go ahead. Yeah.
yeah, that's
You
I
right.
can't go Florida State yet, bro, because I need to see what the fuck they look like. what I'm saying?
I
Like,
feel that.
I can say Florida State in name, but that
Yeah,
aura has been lost,
it's
in
a
my
name
opinion, these
thing.
last 5 years. So
Yeah, it is just a name
I
thing.
think
So,
Louisville might end up being the sleeper and get into the ACC championship.
all right, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Moving on though. Let's get into this other game that's going on right now, man. Our boy Lo squad, man. Just for the record, Lo obviously did pick Auburn to win. Obviously did
Obviously.
pick Auburn to cover the spread. Gave a lot of reasons as to why. If you got a TikTok, go check that out on the TikTok. That video is posted, is live and shit. I'm gonna get it uploaded to YouTube today, tonight, whatever. It's a little late, but we got it out. It was published before the game kicked off, so it's legit. Anyways though, man, I've been watching this shit, and man, I'll say this about Auburn, man. The defense looks solid, but that's always with
Bro,
Auburn. I ain't really sure about that. They had one blown assignment right before the half.
let a man
Well,
get
not
beat.
right before the half, but before the half, yeah, somebody it was a blown
Yo,
assignment. Like somebody it was miscommunication, some shit like that. I don't know. But other than
Tarash,
that, the defense has looked pretty solid. And the offensively, Auburn has been running the ball down Baylor's throat. Oh,
as
they
they
just put
should,
it up there. And they
as
just
they
put it up
should.
there. So like Jackson Arnold right now has 79 passing yards and 69 rushing yards.
What about a
I know.
30-yard scamper for a
Yeah,
touchdown?
well, shit, he done got a couple. I was just gonna say, yeah, he done got a couple of little scampers and shit, and so I'm fucking with it. But I already knew Jackson Arnold could run the ball. He
Y'all
beat
did.
Bama last year.
You got too many motherfucking elite receivers to only have
Yeah,
59 yards right now.
like you know what I'm saying. So that I'm kind of I don't want to be biased and be like fuck Auburn and they trash and they suck. But like you know what I'm saying right now, that's what I kind of want to see from Auburn right now. Is that I want to see Jackson Arnold like really air that bitch out. Cause like you said, they got too many receivers. They got Cam Coleman, they got Eric Singleton. Then the third string receiver, I forgot his name just that fast and shit. But like, you know what I'm saying? He had some catches, some yards against Bama last year in the Iron Bowl and shit.
Oh, they call
Um,
it some bull. Damn, that nigga nickname
I would say
some
I
bull.
forgot his actual name and shit. So I ain't gonna try to like remember it right now and shit. But point is, whoever they wide receiver 3 is, you know what I'm saying? He got some talent. But Jackson Arnold ain't really been slanging that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been throwing that bit. He ain't been really doing much besides that scrambling and scampering and you know what I'm saying, all of that good shit. So I'm kind of waiting on to see if he got a little bit more in the tank. I want to see him, use his arm a little bit more. But again, week one, you don't want to open up the playbook too much. So, it is what it is, but definitely trying to see what they got.
What's up? What you mean, some ice?
Once we see that though, that's what I'm really waiting for. Cause right now the defense is good. Auburn's defense usually pretty damn good. I think last year they was like a top 15, top 20 defense or some shit. It's just that the quarterback was turning the ball over. Now, granted, giving Jackson Arnold his flowers and his credit, he hasn't turned the ball over. You know what I'm saying? So that's a good thing. But still though, want to see a little bit more from him.
Uh, I'm right there with you, my brother. I don't care about the pedestrian. I'm a receiver for one. All right, so I'm gonna just sidestep just for a second.
Hmm.
I'm never a fan of dual threat quarterbacks. It's it's just my personal opinion. You know what I'm saying, like, I don't. If you're a dual threat, but you're pass first, that's different. I'm cool with that. 79 passing yards and 69 rushing yards is not nobody I want to play for. I'm just gonna keep it honest, bro. So, and then on top of that, I've been hyping up these Auburn receivers, dog, all fucking off season. I need to
Deservedly
see a little
so.
more.
Deservedly so.
I need to see a little more. But what I want to tune into, are you a fan of upsets?
I am a fan of upsets.
Okay, so I ain't really been tuned into Auburn since it's been 17-3, and then Auburn fell asleep on that deep pass to Baylor to make it 17-10. What I have been tuned into, though, is Kennesaw State might upset Wake Forest.
Oh,
Took
wait,
me.
is that an upset? Well, it is upset. It's
I
Kennesaw
knew you
State.
was gonna
You're
say
right.
that. Shit.
Yep,
I started to
yep,
ask you
yep.
like,
Nope,
would
nope,
you
nope. My
consider this?
bad, my bad,
Come
my
on,
bad,
bro.
my bad.
Come on,
I
bro.
would count that as an upset. I would
Come
count it
on,
as an
bro.
upset. I would count it as an upset. Barely, but I
People
would count
forget
it as an
Jordan
upset.
Addison and my boy, shit, I can't remember his name. Just went crazy at Wake Forest 2 years ago, 3 years ago. Wake
Yeah,
Forest was
that's
hitting.
2 years ago, 3 years ago.
You're
We
right.
talking about in
It's Wake Forest.
2025.
Wake
We
Forest. You're
talking
right.
about 2025.
But still, bro,
But
you
no,
don't expect.
no,
You don't.
I would count it
Kennesaw
as
State,
upset though. I would count it as upset. Yeah, I would
come
count
on,
it as upset.
bro.
I would count it as upset.
Kennesaw State is driving right now, bro, with 1:59.
Uh-huh.
The score is 9-10, and they are driving to kick a game-winning field goal. So
That much
upset
time
alert.
left. So I guess we what
Upset
under
alert
2
early.
minutes? Well, we under 2 minutes.
And I'm also talking shit about Stanford because they lost to fucking Hawaii and a
Ah, damn.
freshman
We should have
quarterback
talked about that. Oh, one leg get that.
on one leg,
Oh,
bro.
one leg get that.
Stanford should stay in the Pac-12, but that's neither here nor there.
Pac-12 should have just stayed the thing. Good run. Jackson Arnold
Uh,
with another fucking 15-yard scamper or some shit. Like he can run the
I'm
ball,
finna flip
bro.
it.
Like I know
So
this man can run the
you got
ball.
to be
I
my
don't want to
eyes
see
for the
something
Auburn.
else.
Let me know what's going on with the
I
Auburn
got
game.
you. Nah, I
I
mean
gotta
it
figure
ain't
this
nothing,
out.
bro. Like offense is literally just either run. It's a running game right now. It's either running back or quarterback. Like boom, running back just got it another like 5-6 yards. But like because Baylor can't stop that shit. Baylor can't stop the fucking run. So truth be told, it's not a reason to fucking throw the ball. Like you can't stop this shit. So if I'm getting
Okay, Jet.
5-6 yards a pop, fuck it.
Jet.
He a fan of upsets that don't include
Thank you.
Alabama. Actual factuals. Actual
First
factuals.
off, first off, Alabama finna lose tomorrow. So they finna ruin your day. Your day out.
Talking season
Hey,
almost over.
hey, Jazz.
Talking
They finna,
season is
hey, Jazz.
almost over.
They finna ruin your day out.
Talking season is almost over.
Hey, I hope your dinner's
I
well.
got what?
You
I
better eat
got a
early.
couple of
You better eat quick, goddamn.
oh.
You better eat quick.
They tried to take they tried to take the deep shot. It didn't work out. Talking
Who we
season
threw it
is
to?
almost over. Huh?
Who we threw it to? You seen? Was it Cam?
4. Cam
Okay,
Coleman
that's your
8,
boy.
right?
Like Raja Bull or some shit. Yeah, Cam 8.
Yeah. Try to throw it to 4. Did he have a step? Nah, he didn't really have a step. That was
Did
really
he
his
overthrow
coverage.
it?
Nah, it was a on point throw. It's just that he ain't really had a separation for that shit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he
But
ain't really had that
watch
separation
for
for
the
that shit.
upsets tomorrow, man. Upsets is gonna be live and direct. We still got to get to the LSU Clemson game. We still got to get to the Virginia Tech SC game, although that's not gonna be an upset by no stretch of imagination. Cough FSU.
Shit. So yeah, man.
Hey, look, I watched Locked On Bama today, bro, and I was
Uh-huh.
gonna send you some shit, and I'm gonna send you a video if you want to make it. Well, it's too late now, but I literally seen it this morning. I meant to send it to you, but we had a guy at Florida State that broke down Kellen DeBoer's offense. Well, the Ryan Grubb and the Kellen DeBoer system. It's a whole bunch of fucking faux verbs, but I was gonna send it to you.
Yeah.
If you wanted to do a reaction video to that shit.
Yeah.
I
It's
thought
a
it was pretty dope.
very simple. It's a very simple offense. There's nothing really
It's simple and complicated at
complicated
the same
about
time
that.
because they
Yeah,
got
like you
so many
feel me? Like
options. It's so many options
it's a
that
bunch of
teams
option
have.
routes and shit, and
Yeah.
so
But
it's cool. I think we'll be. I like his offense. But we'll get into that because eventually we gonna make these predictions and stuff. And truth be told, man, we can go ahead and kind of start making these predictions in just a second. Colorado is third in goal right now, so I kind of want to see from about the 5-yard line.
do they have the ball?
Yeah, they got the ball. Yeah, Colorado 35. Well, third and goal from the 5. So trying to see what they finna do. Nope, that ain't gonna get it. That's a sack. All right, so they probably gonna kick this field goal now. Damn, that offensive line got blew the fuck up on that play. So yeah, they probably finna kick the field goal. All right, cool. Let's get into. I'm finna go ahead. I'm ready to make my Saturday predictions, man. I don't think these guys gonna join up or no shit. So I'm ready to go ahead and get into some shit. Start making some predictions if you ready to. But you let me know.
Yeah, we can crank. We got to talk Bama Florida State, bro. Even though that you don't really have shit, I'm gonna talk my shit while we gonna win.
Oh no, I got some shit to say. I just ain't want to say it right then.
Yeah, look, we can do a prediction.
All right, bet. We finna get into it then, man.
Let me write them down. Let me write them down. 2 seconds.
Oh, you good? You good? You good? You good? We're gonna
Push
start with
your
Syracuse and
man.
Tennessee. We're gonna start with Syracuse and Tennessee, man. Kind of alluded
Shit.
to it earlier and shit.
Give me fuck, bro. Hold on. Talk about some. Oh fuck. All right,
Elo
wait.
is too locked in, cause he like me, bro. I already know what Elo is looking for. Auburn has been able to run the ball for the past 15 years. Auburn has been able to play defense for the past 15 years. That ain't been the issue. The issue has been strictly in the quarterback position. Like that's
Facts.
what the hell
And
Auburn has
receiver.
been
And
missing.
receiver because they never have 1,000-yard receiver, which they have 3 at this point right now.
They should have some 1,000-yard receivers and shit. So we'll see if they actually turn into 1,000-yard receivers. But the issue with Auburn has never been defense. It's never been the run game. And right now, that's all we're seeing from Auburn right now. Really good run game, really good defense. Cool. I'm fine with that. What can the quarterback do though? You know what I'm saying? Now, they went out and got Jackson Arnold. I think they went out and got Jackson Arnold because he beat Bama. That's why I think that they went and got him. They was like, "Fuck it, you beat Bama, come on." Um,
The upside of him is the potential of him is high.
Right,
Is that
but we haven't seen that. Now, granted, last year at Oklahoma, we
Oklahoma?
talked
Everybody
about
was
it.
hurt.
I was just finna say we talked about it. Granted, everybody at Oklahoma was hurt. Why offensive line, everybody was hurt. Wide receiver, like you said, he was throwing a wide receiver 9, probably a walk on or some shit. Like, you know what I'm
Walk
saying?
on running
Granted,
backs.
cool. Like, you feel me? And I completely agree with that 1000%. Um but that isn't the case right now. Okay, granted, it's only been a half football. We 30 minutes into this season. It's a long ass season. We is 30 minutes into this season.
Hey
I
man, we
don't
heavy
want
graders, man. We heavy
look,
graders.
I don't want anyone to think that I'm rushing to judgment. I don't want anyone to think that I'm, you know what I'm saying, none of that shit. But like also, motherfucker, I want to see you throw the football. Like you play quarterback. I want to see you throw the
Accurately
football.
to those
Like,
dogs and horses you got out there on the outsides on them numbers because you
cause you
got
got you
4,
got them
5.
dogs. You got them dogs. There's
There's a
dogs out there.
room. Auburn's wide receiver room is the best it has. I can't say ever because I'm not an Auburn historian, but I know for a
True that.
fact in the last
At least last 5
25
years
years,
easily. I'd
easily
say I'd say I'd say 5 years easily. I'm like you. I won't go too
25.
deep.
I'm
Yeah,
going
probably
25.
25. Yeah, probably
They
20.
ain't had a thousand
Well,
yard receiver
nah,
in
that
over
wide
20.
receiver room with Sammy Coates in there was pretty decent. Like
Sammy Coates was ass.
for college. Not just you know being a great football player and beyond that shit, but for what
I
it
think he had
was.
like 600 yards receiving, bro. I could be fact
He
checked, but
had a very clutch
he
ass 600 yards though.
I'm saying they never had a standout room as
They
a
never had like a
group.
standout room. Yeah,
That's what I'm saying. Like
I'm with you on that. I'm with you on.
as far as
I'm with you on
individual
that.
or a group. So I think that the potential that they got in this room today,
Mm-hmm.
bro, it exceeds. They shouldn't be a running team, in my opinion, right now.
Mm-hmm.
They should be pass first, run second. But Hugh Freeze, uh, I'm finna have to switch to that game, bro, because I want to see what's the score.
17-10 still. Baylor got the ball
It's
though.
17-10?
Yeah. I mean, third
What,
quarter
third?
started not too long ago. Yeah, third quarter started not too long ago.
He got to be pissed because he ain't started. He'd have jumped in if he wasn't too worried. He
Oh,
locked in
Elo.
trying to see what the fuck going on. Yeah.
Nah, that's what King just said too, man. He like that's why Elo ain't joined in. He too locked in right now. Cause he like me, bro. He ready to see these wide receivers. You went out and got Singleton from the transfer portal. Let's
Number
throw the
one
ball to
recruit.
fucking Singleton. Like you know what I'm saying?
You
So
know how easy it is to throw the ball to Singleton? He's gonna
I
outrun everybody.
mean, shit,
Haynes
they
King.
done hit him on some jet sweeps. Like he done had a couple
Look,
of jet sweeps. Oh,
that's
that's
the
a
problem.
pick.
Haynes
Oh,
King.
okay.
Haynes
Mhm.
King had success throwing the ball to this man.
Yeah, facts. Like he's a good wide receiver, bro. But
Get
like
it
they
together. I'm
just
just saying, get it together, Jackson on him.
yeah, I don't know. I'm still waiting
Get
to
it
see.
together.
I ain't really that impressed. I ain't really that impressed yet. So we'll
Haynes
see.
King was a 5-star, if I'm not mistaken, coming from Texas A&M though. So he just ain't really lived up to it, I think. But you know, he came from Jimbo. You know, Jimbo had them classes.
Mm-hmm. When they was paying players before it was legal. Facts.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So while we watch these games, man, let's keep on talking and stuff, man, because we've already been on for an hour and we ain't made no week one predictions. I was trying to wait on the guys to join up, but I
They're
guess that
not
shit
coming.
ain't happening and shit. So we're just
They're
gonna go ahead
not
and get into
coming.
these week one predictions, man. So as always, man, we're gonna make our predictions. We're gonna pick a team straight up. We're gonna judge the spread. And then after that, we're
Hate
gonna
the
give
spread.
our predictions. Well, our reasonings, my bad, our reasonings and shit. So you good? You ready to go?
Yeah, my predictions page is only gonna be me and you right now. So until these niggas get
Basically, shit. I mean, they ain't making predictions, so shit. It is what it is. All right, man. So first up, we gonna do this shit in chronological order. Starting Saturday at 11 a.m. Central Time. We in the Central Time, in case y'all didn't know. We gonna start this shit Saturday 11 a.m. Man, we got Syracuse at Tennessee. Not really though. I think this game is being played in Mercedes-Benz Stadium. It's a neutral site game technically. But yeah, Syracuse, Tennessee. The line is. Hold on a second. I can't see that far. Hold on a second, guys. Oh, fuck that up. There we go. All right, the line is 13 and a half for Tennessee. So, what you got for me, Draco? Oh, well, you ready to start or?
Yeah, I'm making this page. Come on, you make yours first.
All right, bet. Oh, this game, I wanted to go Syracuse with the dub. But I don't think I could do the dub, man. If the line is 13 and a half, I'm gonna assume that goddamn Vegas knows something I don't know. So I'm gonna rock with Vegas on this one as far as the winner goes. I do think Syracuse can cover that 13 and a half. So I'm gonna pick Tennessee to win the game. Um, I'm not 100% confident in that, man, because I do think
Talk
that
to me now.
what's his name? What's his
Talk to me.
name? Joey Aguilar. Is that how you say that
Yes,
shit?
yes.
Yeah.
Andy,
I
I
think
think.
I
I think
think
his name is
he's
Andy.
yeah, whatever. I think he's I ain't gonna say a liability, but I think he's a downgrade from Nico. I do
His name
think
is
he's a
Steve.
downgrade. So whatever the fuck his name is. I don't give a fuck what his name is. I think he's a bump. All right, let me just go ahead and put
I
that
think
out
he's a bump. That's the jet I know, nigga. Talk your shit then. Come on. Let's do it then. Let's do it then.
there.
Come on, nigga. Don't be politically
I don't
correct.
give a fuck
Let's
what his
go.
name is, cause truth be told, I kind of think he's a bum and stuff, man. Because the thing is that Nico transferred to UCLA, and then like a week later, Joey was like, "Fucking, oh shit, I don't know if I could beat this guy. I'm just gonna go back to your old squad." Like, that shit's kind of weak to me. I don't think he's really a great quarterback. But I do think that the defense will be pretty solid. They bringing back some guys. Offense should be okay. They're bringing back some guys. They're not bringing back Dylan Sampson, obviously, which was really the focal point of their offense. But other than that, though, man, I think that they pretty decent squad. I don't see Tennessee losing this game. Tennessee's pretty good in the openers and stuff, especially against out of conference foes. So yeah, man, give me Tennessee to win the game, but I'll take Syracuse to cover because I do like Fran Brown as a coach. Like you said, one of the up and coming coaches and shit like that. But I don't see a path for them winning this game without Kyle McCord. So yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna get my takes first, just my thoughts and going. This is to be honest, bro. This is probably the hardest game for me to predict
hmm
of week one. It's just because I got so much respect for Fran Brown and that Syracuse program over the past 2 years, 3 years, bro. Syracuse is actually respectable. Like they're not just a basketball school right now. But just like you said, I'm gonna start with Tennessee, bro. Tennessee lost their top three wide receivers. Jay, you still here? Oh, you still
Yeah,
here?
yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
All right, can you
They
see
lost
me?
they yeah, you be having the moments where your ass freeze and shit and
Oh
don't
yeah,
breathe.
nah, cause I'm
So
trying to write down. I'm writing down our predictions and shit. My bad, y'all. If
yeah,
y'all see me,
real life mannequin
go
challenge. That
freeze and
nigga do
shit.
his
You
shit
know what I'm saying? I
often.
be locked in and shit. I'm trying to just, you
He
know what I'm
does the
saying?
mannequin challenge often. Don't trip. But goddamn. So bro, they lost their top three wide receivers when it comes to production. So they
hmm
got to replace those. Not only that, Drew, close the door. They lost their top 3 receivers, bro, when it comes to production.
Mm-hmm.
They lost a quarterback, the top 5 recruit, #1 quarterback, who I was waiting to get to Tennessee only for the sole purpose of they was gonna beat Bama for 3 years. They did it for one,
All right.
but
All right.
uh
All right.
they and also they losing Dylan Sampson. That's another thing. But people forget it wasn't just Dylan Sampson, bro. They rushed for over 2,500 yards, dog,
Yeah, it wasn't
over
all
the
Dylan
last four
Sampson. It
years.
wasn't. It wasn't just yeah.
That's just what I mean. Over the last 4 years, I think maybe five, bro, they rushed for over 2,500 yards each. You know what I'm saying? Like over the past season, each year. So I think the run game is still gonna be revamped. You know, Steve Angeli, the transfer from Notre Dame, he didn't start. He was behind my boy from Duke. Can't remember his name right now. Good college quarterback. Um the defense, like you said, the defense is gonna be the key. Are they gonna be able to live up to what their defense was of late? You know, like their defense
Yeah.
last year, defense they that's the
But
reason why they
past
won a
like
lot of
yeah,
games. The reason why they
past
got to
like
the
3
playoffs.
years or so, that defense been all right.
Right. But the only thing was that offense 3 years ago with Hupel and Hooker was clicking.
Hooker,
So it was really
Middleton.
scary.
They had
Yeah.
Jalen Hyatt, Squirrel.
Yeah,
Shit.
Hyatt and Hooker, it was clicking.
Yeah.
But
Fuck Hyatt.
that offense
Anyway,
has tailored down when it came to your boy who played for Dallas, Joe Milton. He wasn't the greatest quarterback. And then when it comes to Nico, I thought Nico was gonna have a. I still think Nico gonna have a breakout year this year, even though UCLA. I
mm-hmm.
think he'll have a breakout year this year. It's a big difference when you start from year 1 to year 2. But Tennessee is
Mm-hmm.
missing a lot, bro, on that offense, right? And everybody
Mm-hmm.
think about Josh Hupel. His offense is cute and they go fast and they bomb. They really a run first offense, bro. They really want to run that
Mm-hmm.
bitch down your throat and then throw deep. You know,
Mm-hmm.
capitalize off the run game. So going to the Qs, the top wide receiver who I really liked, he's not there no more. Pena, I think his name Michael Pena. He was #2. He's at Penn State. He left after spring camp. That hurt him, but they still got this other guy, Golden. That boy's legit. That he averaged 18 yards a catch. He's your deep threat, right? And then a lot of people don't remember. It's a boy named Jonte Cook, 5-star receiver, big time receiver. I think he was top 5 in wide receiver in his class. Got dismissed from Texas. Got dismissed from Washington. The talk around Syracuse is that boy been flashing, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if Steve Angeli can get him the ball, they might be able to surprise. But the thing is that defense for Tennessee, a lot of them boys is returning, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I'm gonna take. I had Tennessee a week ago. The more I look into it, the more I think about it. I'm gonna do the same. I mean, I had Syracuse a week ago, but the more I look at it, the more I think about it. I believe in Josh Heupel, even though Fran Brown is an amazing coach. I believe in Josh Heupel, so I'm gonna go
Mm-hmm.
Josh Heupel. But just like you, I'm gonna take the spread. I'm gonna take. I don't think Tennessee wins by 13. I don't think they win by 14. I think the game is gonna be a lot closer than people think.
Gotcha. So you got the Tennessee dub and Syracuse covering though.
Yup.
That's a bet. That's a bet. That's a bet. We could do that. We could do that. All right then. Shit, we're gonna move on to the next game then. Goddamn. The game of the day for whatever reason is also being played at 11 o'clock in the fucking morning. Shouts out to Fox and the big noon kickoff, fuckers. Ruining a great primetime experience. What would be a great primetime experience, man? I feel like I haven't seen Ohio State host a night game in forever, bro. That shit is crazy.
They
Damn,
did
shouts
against
out to Hans
Tennessee.
King.
You just seen it in the playoffs.
That was the playoffs though. That was because it was the playoffs. I was strictly talking about like the regular season because see, Fox contracts that shit don't count for the. You can't have a playoff game at 11 a.m. Like that shit is not. You can't do that. But I promise you, if you could, that fucking Fox would want to put that shit at 11 a.m. So, um, but anyways though, man, we're gonna move on. We got Texas and Ohio State, man. This was one that I've been wrestling back and forth with, and I'm still wrestling back and forth with it. So I'm gonna let you go first, cause I
All right, I
still
run
haven't
first.
made up my mind. I still haven't made up my mind on this shit.
I'm gonna go predict. I mean, I'm gonna go with my reasons why first because
Mm-hmm.
I know who I'm picking. I'm picking Ohio State. Like I'm not wrestling with it. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't wrestle with it. Um,
Oh
but
wait,
I think
before we
Ohio.
get wait, before you get started, I just want to say that we are going off of this screenshot that I got right now on the screen that has Ohio State favored by 1.5. Okay, so I just when we start talking about spread and shit, like so just I don't know what it could be. It could be some different shit, you know what I'm saying, by the time game kicks off, but we're going off of Ohio State is favored by 1.5. Bet. Go ahead, Draco.
All right, so I was gonna do reason why first, but I get that later. I'm going Ohio State. Um, it's the battle of two starting quarterbacks, right? Neither one of
Yeah.
these guys have
Hello.
started at all.
Mm-hmm.
Neither one of these guys have started for their respective teams, their respective universities.
Mm-hmm.
But the difference, I think, and it's flip flop, right? So in
Mm-hmm.
Ohio State, you got a lot of the offense coming back outside of
Mm-hmm.
the tackles. You got a lot of the offense coming back.
Mm-hmm.
For Texas, you got a lot of the defense coming back, right? So it's gonna be the tale of the experience, in my opinion. So on offense, if for help, Julian saying elite 11 winner, top three quarterback coming out of high school. They raved about him inside of they raved about him when he got to Alabama for what 2 weeks,
Mm-hmm.
3 weeks. They raved about him.
Saying? Yeah, loved them.
Raved. He
Loved them.
leaves. He leaves. I mean, he leaves. Saban retires. Goes to he backs up my boy from last year, and then wins the starting job. It was a tough little spring. I was tuned in on it, locked in on it. Tough spring, but he got so much help. I think the best wide receiver duo comes from Ohio State, not Bama, which a lot of people is a toss up depending on who you want to ask. But Texas offense, bro, 4 new starting offensive linemen. Um, Wingo never started. He got some production, but for him to be leaned on, we gonna see what's going on. Um, I don't know what they're gonna do against that tough Ohio State line. I mean, everybody, the whole D line from Ohio State is gone, so they finna reload. But I believe in it though. You know what I'm saying? And behind Ohio State, that back end of Ohio State, even though their front end is inexperienced, their back end is very experienced. So
Mm-hmm.
I just want to see, like I need to see what Texas is gonna do. They don't have enough production for me to be like, yeah, they're gonna win. I know what Jeremiah Smith can do, and even going back to that, you know what they did again in that playoff? Jeremiah Smith
Mm-hmm.
had 1 catch for 3 yards. They said
Mm-hmm.
you're not gonna beat me,
Yeah.
but you know what happened? They fucking got beat.
Somebody else beat it. Yeah, I was gonna say somebody else beat him. And I think that okay, so wait, I don't want to interrupt you. Are you done? Can I go? I'm gonna go ahead and go. So
I
that
picked
that
Ohio
thing
State,
that
and they gonna cover. They gonna win by more than 2.
okay, bet. So and I was like I said, I've been back and forth about this shit for like 2 damn weeks now, man, and shit. And when I look at it, bro, these teams are very evenly matched in a lot of ways, like you was alluding to and shit. Like they're both losing guys everywhere on the field, offense, defense, for the special teams. Like they're all losing people and shit like that. Um, and I'm a different from you, man. I'm actually taking Texas to win straight up. I actually am taking Texas
I
which
need why.
sounds crazy, bro.
I need the
Yeah.
whys. Give it to me.
But the wise is really just because there's just a touch more continuity from Texas. Like, you know what I'm
Where
saying? Just a touch.
defensively?
From the
Coordinators. Okay.
coordinators.
Okay.
Coordinators. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it's still same system, same coaching and shit. Ohio State is having to
I
replace
like
two
that.
coordinators.
I like that.
And like as a Bama fan, bro, I've seen what happens when you have to replace both coordinators. I've seen what happens when you have to replace one coordinator. And like things get off to a little bit of a rocky start. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I think that Texas is going to be I don't want to say firing on all cylinders, but I think that they're going to come out a little bit hotter than fucking Ohio State is going to come out. Like just straight like that's what I kind of think is the difference is going to be. I think they're like
Inexperienced
by the
receivers versus
huh.
very experienced DBs.
Yeah, like yeah. Now, granted, now Ohio State receivers, fantastic. Honestly,
I'm Texas. Texas inexperienced. Texas. I mean, Ohio State has their back end very experienced. Yet.
yeah,
Very
but they defensive line, they front seven ain't experienced. Like they just lost the entire defensive line. Like you
entire
know what
defensive
I'm
line is
saying?
gone.
Like you feel me? They
Entire
just
defensive
lost
line
the
is gone.
entire defensive line. So that's all new shit right
Wait,
there.
don't they reload though? Don't they keep a? Don't they keep
Supposedly,
one?
supposedly, like that's what good programs do. Ohio State's should reload. Texas's should reload. Bama, fucking, you know what I'm
Can I
saying?
say
Like
one
these
thing
teams
before you keep going?
should reload.
Texas. Well, we talking about D lines real quick, and I'm gonna let you
Uh,
keep going on your
no,
thing.
no, go ahead, go
Texas,
ahead.
they had this freshman last year that came on the motherfucking scene. That
Uh,
nigga, it's gonna come to me in a minute, but that boy had 9 sacks, and he's gonna be a problem
no, I was just gonna say, like, the
tomorrow.
thing is that, like, okay, so my thing is that over the past what, like 3 years,
Colin Simmons,
Colin Simmons, yeah. He's an award winner. Like he's gonna get
he's a problem.
a
He was a freshman last year,
what's
dog.
it called, the Benedict or some shit. I don't know how to pronounce that shit, but college football got some weird names on them trophies. I have no idea how to pronounce how that. I don't know how the fuck you pronounce that shit,
Leave it
but
alone.
you know what I'm talking
Move
about.
on.
You know which one award I'm talking
I got
about.
you. I got
But
you.
like he's going to be one of those guys that's a finalist for that award and shit. But again though, that's part of what I'm saying though, is that they're doing that. Ohio State, they lost some offensive linemen. Texas lost some offensive linemen and shit. I think
Four,
that
four offensive.
yeah, but I think that like Arch Manning having been in Texas for a while, like he has some college experience, right? Like he started games. He started 2 games. Granted, it was against
Never on the road
Louisiana Monroe and
in
fucking
Mississippi State.
Mississippi State. Okay, cool.
126 out of
I know,
133.
I
Defense.
know. Like I
Go
know,
put some
I know,
context to it.
I know. There are not good teams, but he has more experience than fucking Julian Sagan. Like you know what I'm saying? Like he does have more experience than him.
He also don't got Cornell Tate and Jeremiah Smith on the motherfucking outside.
But that is true. That is very true. That is very true. But he still
Wingo's
has
not
his
scaring
coordinators.
nobody.
He still
Wingo is
got the
good.
coordinators.
Wingo is 3rd round potential right now. Wingo's not scaring nobody. Jeremiah Smith might be the best player in all of college football.
But you just said that they fucking held Jeremiah Smith to one catch and 3 yards. Like you
Because
just
they
said
put
that
3
shit.
players on them and they lost by 2 touchdowns.
And they'll do that shit again and be like, because you know what? They ain't got Quinshawn Judkins no more. They ain't got Travion Henderson no more. Like, you know what I'm
Abuka
saying? They
killed
ain't
them.
got Jack Sawyer no more.
Abuka
They
killed
ain't
them.
got huh?
Abuka killed them. Amika.
Okay, cool. And now we could, bro. I'm telling you, bro. I'm just giving you my reasons, bro. I'm not saying that you're wrong. I'm saying that I went back and forth on this shit. This is probably one of the least confident picks I have out of all these games that we finna get through right now. I will
Really?
say that. But I'm saying though that I am gonna go ahead and take Texas, bro. I think that there's just a tad bit more continuity coming back with Texas. Not a whole lot. It's not a wide gap. It's not, you know what I'm saying?
I like the coordinator aspect.
Like you feel me though, but like I think that the coordinators coming back is very big. And then also the other thing that I wanted to say was that I know the championship hangover isn't as much of a thing in college as it is in the NFL because you know the rosters are always changing in college. Like every year the rosters are drastically different. Especially every like 2, 3, 4 years, that's a completely new team and shit like that. So I know the championship hangover isn't as big of a thing in college as it is in the NFL. But I do think that there will still be some type of, I don't want to say lackadaisical. I don't want to say that they gonna come in this bitch kind of smelling their own shit, but like I kind of feel like Ohio State may come into this game smelling their own shit as opposed to Texas knowing that you got to go on the road, so you already know it's gonna be a fight. I feel like Texas gonna have, and then again, just like we made that pick, Eastern Carolina and NC State and shit. Like there's a little bit of a revenge factor there, because the last time you played a football game, you lost to these motherfuckers, and now you get to go to their house and get your revenge and shit. So it's not so much. I'm picking Texas not so much because of just like players and on the field type things, but it's more of like the intangibles and the behind the scenes things. Like I said, revenge factor, keeping the coordinators, things like that. Because like Ohio State gotta come up with a whole new defense and a whole new offense. Granted, the offense is going to be fuck it, Jeremiah Smith down there somewhere, and the defense is going to be fuck it. We got Caleb Downs out there somewhere. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty good strategies. I ain't even gonna lie, they're pretty good strategies to go into a game with. But I do think that like Sark, you done gave Sark 8 months to draw some shit up. I think Sark
Sark,
gonna draw some shit up.
man, listen, dog. I'm not as high on Sark as everybody is. That's just me personally. I think his defenses are usually always the letdown each and every year of Texas. We're gonna see this year because I'm gonna give you two reasons that's gonna lean
Mm-hmm.
on you for Texas because I didn't go back and forth like you, but I thought
Mm-hmm.
on it for a second, and it just like I said, wide receiver guy, skill position guy, DBs. I believe the DBs and the wide receivers, the skill positions are better for Ohio State. Right now,
Mm-hmm.
the interior line for Ohio State is a strength, so they're gonna be able to run between them tackles. The tackles, where the edges is where it gets a little
Little
tricky.
spooky, little
Yeah,
spooky,
a little.
little
I don't know if it's
spooky out
spooky yet.
there.
I don't know if it's spooky yet, but it's a
Mm-hmm.
little inexperienced there, you know. So,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm gonna say this right here, right? So Texas has won 11 straight home games. I mean, not home games, but away games. True away games. So last year in the playoffs, none of those count. But true away games,
Yeah.
they lead the country. This
Yep.
is fact check. They lead the country in away games. They on 11 game winning streak.
Yep.
When it comes to first time starting QBs
Uh-huh.
against the number one team in the country, it's 0-18. So that also leads to Texas, right? If we want to go off those stats and those numbers, but
All right. So okay, so just to clarify though, you are taking Ohio State
bro,
to win and
you're
to
not
cover, right?
going. I don't care about Sark having 8 months. He can have a year and 2 years and 12. I don't give a fuck how many months he got. You're going to the shoot, which is hard
Yeah.
to play in. You're going to the shoot.
Yeah.
You worried about a freak of nature on one side. We seen what happens when you motherfucking put too many people on him. So if you want to bracket him and put 3 people over there, Cornell Tate and the tight end is gonna kill your ass. And they got a little slot 5-star coming in who's gonna make a name for himself. They're going to kill your ass. So now we gonna occupy 3. The inside of that line, we gonna run that bitch. We gonna run it. I don't think they're gonna do the same thing that they did in the playoffs. I don't think that they're gonna just literally, for a fact, put 2 people 60% of the time, 3 on Jeremiah. I don't think that they're gonna strictly focus on Jeremiah. I don't think they're gonna do it. And even if they did, I think it would be stupid. I think roll coverage, play 2-man high, keep an eye on them, but consistently have 2 people to 3 people on them. I think that's gonna be
Yeah,
the
nah. I was
downfall
say
of
I don't
the
think
team.
they put 3 people. I don't think they like
He was bracketed in the
I know
playoffs.
I was saying shit earlier, but I
He
don't
was
think they put
bracketed.
3 people on them. Definitely, like you said, go definitely keep an extra eye on them though,
You definitely
for
rolling
sure.
coverage.
Yeah,
You rolling coverage straight side
yeah,
of the field.
definitely go keep an
But
extra eye
when
on
you
them
do
for
that
sure.
and Cornell Tate fucks around and
Because
beats you over the
Cardell
head
Tate, I
for
think that
60,
I ain't gonna say
then
he's the more NFL rated receiver, but I think that Cardell Tate is an NFL receiver in his own right.
he's
He's
not
not
more
as
NFL
good
ready,
as yeah,
but
he's
he's
not,
there.
but he is
He's
there.
top
He
10.
is NFL ready though.
He's top 10
He's
talent
yeah, facts. He's NFL
for
ready though
sure.
for sure. So cool. Quick breaking the action though. Just want to say that Baylor did score on Auburn. It's now a 1 possession game again.
I'm going to Auburn's game.
And also Colorado is finna be in the red zone. They just drew a defensive pass interference, so they're
2013.
down 7. So you know what I'm saying. Just want to shout
2
those
good
games
games
out.
going on.
It
2
was
good
some good
games.
games. Hey man,
So
hey, but college
you
football
got
back,
Texas.
baby.
Wait, are you covering?
Oh, I'm taking I said Tennessee, Texas. I'm taking Texas straight up. I'm taking Texas
No.
straight up.
Okay, so they gonna
And they
cover? They gonna win by
covering.
3?
Yeah. They gonna win by. Well, yeah, they gonna be within 1.5. So yeah, I'm taking Texas on the points, and I'm taking Texas to win straight up.
You care to do a score prediction?
Nah. That I don't want to. I'll only give score predictions for Bama. That's
I'm
the
going
only team I care about.
34-17. I'm going
All right,
34-17.
bet.
Put me down. Put me down.
I don't have a slot for that, Draco. You doing a lot right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
you just
I wrote it. Don't worry about it.
okay. Yeah, you write that down. I ain't doing score prediction. I don't have a slot for that, bro. My chart is kind of inefficient as it is. I ain't gonna lie to you, Kyle. Really, I'm gonna have to redo it. Like I started putting shit down, and then as I started filling it out, I was like, this isn't actually great. I don't actually like the way this looks. So I'm gonna have to figure some shit out there. But I'll do that, you know what I'm saying, off stream and shit. All right, cool, man. So speaking of our guys though, you wanna do our guys? Nah, let's skip our guys because
We
it's just
doing
dumb.
those last.
Yeah. We'll skip our guys. So stay tuned for that Bama and Florida State prediction. I know that's what everybody want to see and shit, but we gonna make y'all
It's gonna
wait
get
for it and
live
shit.
because I'm in
Yeah,
this nigga kitchen
it's gonna
pretty
be
good.
live. Yeah. It's gonna be live, but we'll wait till we get to that shit. All right, cool. So moving on to the next game though. Oh, good game though. LSU at Clemson, man. Saturday night, 6:30. The line is Clemson favored by 4. That's what we going off of right now. Um, you started the last one, I think, so I'll start this one.
I think you
Mm-hmm.
started the last one actually.
Mm-hmm.
I started the first one. You started the second one.
Not bad. Well, you can start this one then.
All right, so I'm gonna start it off. You know, ACC guy.
Yep.
We made these predictions months ago. I think I was the only person who picked Clemson at that time, even though
Yeah.
I wanted to pick LSU so bad. So what I might do
Yeah.
now is still pick Clemson.
Yeah.
Um, I think that defense this year for LSU is gonna take a big step though. I think they're gonna rush four. Four's gonna put his hand back in the dirt. Perkins, he gonna put his hand back in the dirt, and he
Never
gonna
mind.
get to that.
Auburn just had like a pick six or some shit. I missed that. What the fuck? I
Oh,
missed
I'm
that
looking at him
completely.
running down the sideline right now.
Yeah, that you feel me? I looked up and he was running down the sideline. I don't know what the fuck just happened. But they just took some shit back to the crib. My bad. All right. I need to see the replay. Actually, give me a second. Let me see this replay. What the fuck just happened?
He was running for a minute.
Because that was Arnold. Arnold was on the field. So was that an offense? What the fuck just happened? What the fuck just happened? Give me this
Who's
replay.
14?
Kick return. Elo just said kick return.
Okay. Special teams, they win.
Hey, special
They
teams,
win
bro.
games.
Kansas State could never.
Back to the topic.
Yeah. Yeah, you was on Clemson early. Yeah, I think a
Yeah.
lot of us
I,
wasn't on
I want to
I think a
see
lot of
what
us wasn't.
Cade Klubnik's he made a big step from year 1 to year 2, right? Now he's on year 3, so a lot of people got Cade Klubnik as the number 1 quarterback. Returning, I don't. I have him as a number 2 or 3, and I have his counterpart in this game as the number 1 quarterback because Gary Nussmeier is just unfucking believable in my mind. He's exactly what you want in the quarterback. What's up, bud?
Agreed. I would agree with you there.
Hold on, give me 1 second. I gotta be a
You're
father.
daddy duties. You gotta make that throw. That's an easy touchdown. You gotta make that throw. Hey,
What happened?
Hello, do you know Rayshawn? Like, just in any relation at all? Like, yes, no, maybe. That's a touchdown if you make that throw. That's a touchdown if you make that throw. Colorado just missed a touchdown.
Okay.
Oh, I
I'm
don't know
back.
if that's a. Oh, okay.
Cade Klubnik.
Bet.
I don't
Probably
know.
got some ties. Yeah, go ahead.
Cade. Well, Gary, I think Gary's gonna be the better quarterback in this position. I'm worried about his receivers because he's gonna have a few new receivers, so I got to see what his receivers gonna do in LSU.
Mm-hmm.
I think Clemson gonna have the better receiver core in this game because they got a lot of returning talent, a young talent that's gonna be returning, right? Clemson gave up 163 yards rushing, bro. Is Brian Kelly gonna run the ball? Are you gonna help your top 15, top 10 quarterback, your top 3 quarterback in college football today? Are you gonna help him out by trying to run the ball, right? Or is he gonna drop him back 40 times a game again?
Yeah.
Like let's not.
Yep.
Shit, bro.
Down at the 1. Okay.
I'm going. What's the spread?
Spread is 4, a flat 4. That's what I'm going off of. Spread is a flat 4 on this shit.
Clemson was very explosive last year, but I think that defense for LSU, I think it's gonna take a step because they got Pat Payton on one end from Florida State. Pat Payton is never
Uh-huh.
good just being the focal point of a D line,
Oh,
just
that
a
might
straight
be a
edge by
touchdown.
himself. Not great.
Mm-hmm.
When he got Jared Verse on the other end, Pat Payton, all ACC, second
Cool,
team, first team
which
talent.
is cool if
Now he
he
got
had
Perkins, bro.
fucking no, but
Jared
see,
Verse.
Perkins ain't. But see, now Perkins ain't
Perkins put his
on the
hand in
line.
dirt. He's putting his hand in
Nah,
dirt.
bro, he's listed as the star. He's playing star though on the depth chart at least.
But he putting his hand in the dirt. He's
If
gonna
he
be attacking the rusher.
if Perk
Taking the
is
passer.
putting his hand in the dirt, then that LSU defense is scary.
That's
I,
what I'm telling you. He's
bro,
putting his hand in. He's gonna be attacking
if
the passer.
if
Perk
he
is gonna be
does,
attacking the passer. Just
if he
like in
does,
Florida
then
State
yeah.
defense, it'd be weird, bro. The jack hand is in the dirt. The jack is the edge rusher. So it's weird with these fucking coordinators and defenses now, dog. But
Yeah, I was gonna say they
from
be
from,
doing weird shit,
from
so
what
we'll have to
I've been
see.
hearing out of
Uh,
the LSU camp
yeah,
and the media, Perk
yeah,
hand is in the dirt. So
yeah.
Perk is gonna be on one end, and Pat Payton's gonna be on the other. Like I was saying, Pat
See
Payton,
that'll
just being
be
that guy, he's not really scary. He don't got a motor. But if
yeah,
you put a Jared Verse on his other end or a
yeah.
Perkins on the other end,
That nah, I'm
now
agreeing
those
with you there.
edges become
I'm
dangerous.
agreeing with you there. I'm agreeing with you there.
Right.
I'm agreeing
So
with you there.
and if that's the case, Cade Cup, he bro, I want to believe in Cade so bad, bro. Like I'm going with Clemson strictly for an ACC pick, bro. And I'm going for them. I'm gonna take LSU to cover the spread.
Mhm.
I think if Clemson wins, then it's gonna be a nip and tuck game.
Wait, no, I need an official prediction. So you pick a Clemson to win, but LSU to cover.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait. Who's favorite?
Clemson is favored by 4.
Okay, yeah. So I think it'll be about a 3-point game. I think it'll be something like 34-37 because
Yeah.
those offenses, even though Clemson defense is very good, that D line, the corners, the linebackers, they keep a defense, bro. Like they
Yeah.
reload, they restock, reload.
Uh,
I think it's gonna be a high
Um.
scoring game because LSU's offense, Gary Nussmeier, bro, he's my number one quarterback in college football today.
Yeah, that I agree with you on. That I agree with you on. I'm also with you on the whole. Well, no, I wanted to go back to what you said. You said that you believe that Perkins is going to be putting his hand in the dirt and he's going to be rushing the quarterback. If Perk is doing that, bro, LSU is a very good football team. Like Perk freshman year, bro, when we played them, bro, that motherfucker wreaked havoc on our offense and shit,
Hell, bro.
bruh. The next year we played him, they was dropping his ass back in coverage and he was fooled. You know what I'm saying? So like, so that does the to me, LSU's defense is only going to be good if Perkins is rushing the quarterback. I ain't gonna lie to you. I know he's not great in coverage. He's aight in coverage. Like he wasn't terrible. I think I looked it up and his PFF grade was like a 77, 78 in pass coverage. So
Big
not
drop off
bad.
from the year before.
But you know what I'm saying? But it's a big drop off though. It's a big drop off. So
Impact as well. His impact was not
yeah,
as much as it was.
non-existent for real, for real.
Very
Non-existent for real,
consistent.
for real. When he's rushing the quarterback, oh, he's basically like what I maybe
Michael
not to this
Parsons.
effect, but like Michael Parsons, Tim Williams, like you just a pass rush
Mhm.
specialist. If your job is to pin your ears back and go get the quarterback, that motherfucker excels at that. One of the best I've ever seen. Can't even cap. But if LSU is not going to use him like that, then he's basically an empty body on the field, truth be told. So, like I said, like when I looked at the depth chart, it had him listed as a star. In my mind, a star is basically like that nickel position, you know what I'm saying? Kind of hybrid, a little bit of a defensive back, a little bit of a linebacker. Granted, you could, blitz him and shit like that. But in my mind, a star isn't going after the quarterback every single day. If Perk isn't going to the quarterback every single down, then whatever. And that's how I'm judging this game. So cool. Um, the biggest, well, not I don't know if I'll say the biggest, but one of the issues with LSU's defense is the mobile quarterback. All right, that's typically the games that they lost and shit. Jalen Milroe, Bama obviously ran fucking wild on LSU's defense. Um, and all that other stuff. Um, I'm sorry. I was reading the comments and shit. My bad. My bad. My bad. But other than that, though, man, uh, this pick, I'm going with Clemson. I'm going with Clemson to win. I think I'm going with Clemson to cover. Think I'm going to Clemson to cover. Pretty sure I'm going with Clemson to cover. Mostly because I think that Clemson has one of the most complete rosters in college football. Right after Penn State, Texas, and Alabama, and Notre Dame and shit. I think they got one of the most complete rosters in football and shit. So I'm going with Clemson this game. Uh, Pretty sure I'm taking them to cover that shit too, man. I like Cade Klubnik not as an NFL prospect, but as a college quarterback because he's playing a college football game. That's all I give a fuck about. Don't care about anything else. Saying that Cade is pretty good in that regards. Um, and then also Antonio Williams, the wide receiver, he's really good. Peter Woods, defensive line, really fucking good. That motherfucker is a man child. So yeah, so I'm taking Clemson, but I'm really interested to see if Perk is rushing the quarterback though. I ain't gonna lie, if Perk is rushing the quarterback, then that is gonna completely fuck up my prediction because I do think that Perkins is a game wrecker, like fuck a game changer. That
At the
motherfucker will
edge.
wreck a
At
game
the edge.
at the edge. Like if Perkins doing that shit, bro, he will blow up an offense, bro. I've seen him do it. I have seen him do it. But like I said, it doesn't look like they're willing to do that because he's not really great at rush defense. Like he can't really like set the edge for like a wide zone play or some shit. Like he's not really that great at that. So I think that that's why he hasn't been hand in the dirt type shit. But we'll see
I
what
think
kind
it's
of
been bad
improvements was
coordinating
made
why
on
he
the
ain't
offseason
handling
and
dirt.
shit. Huh?
I think it's bad coordinating why he ain't handling dirt because there's no reason after what you seen him do the prior year, just like what Michael Parsons did. Michael Parsons was a linebacker. He
Mm-hmm.
wasn't an edge. DeMarcus
Mm-hmm.
Lawrence got hurt
Mm-hmm.
for reasons, and he needs to be on the field. You put him out there because they still had that boy from with the Negro Esich,
Uh-huh.
whatever his name was for Dallas, and they had Jalen Smith, that boy from Notre Dame,
Mm-hmm.
who was still rocking.
Mm-hmm.
Put his ass at edge. He wreaks havoc. Guess what? He don't play linebacker no more. He's a premier edge in the NFL. When you seen what he did as a freshman, you don't play linebacker no more.
Mm-hmm.
This is your position. But I
Mm-hmm.
appreciate Brian Kelly because we killed their ass for 2 years in a row because he had no idea what to do with the defense.
Yeah, basically, yeah. And I'm kind of that's kind of my thing now. Like, this is a pick that is just basically like, bro, like Brian Kelly gonna have to show me that he done learned his lesson. And until that he done shown me that he done learned his lesson, then I'm assuming that you haven't learned your lesson. So yeah, I'm picking Clemson. You pick Clemson to win, but LSU to cover, right?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be close. I think it'll be a 3-point game because LSU's offense, LSU is more so offense. This and in today's age, we'll think about them as growing up as LSU defense. Run the ball, play good defense. Under Brian Kelly, electric offense, try to contain as much as possible on defense. So I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I think it'll be about a 3-point game. 31-28, 31-34, something like that.
That's a bet. That's a bet. I got you down. I got you down. All right, bet. All right. Baylor ain't quitting on these motherfuckers just yet. Not just yet, goddamn. And Colorado and George Jenkins in a good one. All right, cool. Moving on to the next one though, goddamn. We got us a Sunday night, so we just wrapped up on Saturday. We're gonna go ahead and get into this Sunday matchup, 2 o'clock, Virginia Tech at South Carolina. The line is South Carolina by 7.5. Is it my turn to go first? It's my turn to go first now, right?
I went first last game. Yeah, I mean I
Yeah,
went
okay,
first.
yeah, yeah, yeah. All right,
I'm
so
ordering the
cool.
pizza, bro. I'm tripping. I'm ordering the
Nah,
pizza.
you good. You good. See, I ordered
All
my
right,
pizza
I'm locked in.
beforehand, goddamn.
Bro, I've been
Stay
trying to
ready
order
so
for.
you ain't never
I've been
gotta
trying to
get
order this
ready.
shit for like the last 2 hours, bitch. Like I ain't gonna.
Man, you just need to head down to the goddamn gas station, get you some of them Hunt's Brother pizza slices. Same difference, cuz that shit's some good pizza too. Shouts out to Hunt's Brother. That wasn't sponsored or anything. I need to look into that, see if they'll sponsor us or some shit, cause I'll support the fuck out of that shit. Anyways, man. Mm. Virginia Tech and South Carolina. So many people hyping up the North Sellers for a good reason. I ain't gonna lie. Another one of them dudes that I call the man child, man. It was so damn impossible to tackle dude last year. That shit was crazy. That being said, he doesn't have his running back Rocket Sanders that I think is I ain't gonna say that he was the engine that made that shit go, but he was like the coal that made that shit go. Like Lenore Sellers, like you know what I'm saying, he might have been a conductor, but goddamn Rocket Sanders, he was the fuel source. So
No
that being
Rocket.
you know what I'm saying? I fuck with Rocket, cause Rocket was straight. I ain't gonna lie, Rocket was
They should have
straight,
gave
bro.
him the ball a lot more. Bama loses to South Carolina if Rocket touches the fucking ball
I think he got injured in that game though.
8
I
to
think he got
12 times
injured
more.
in. Yeah,
No,
I
he
think he
didn't.
got injured in
No,
that
he didn't.
game.
No, he didn't.
Like not like super
No, he
injured,
didn't.
but like I think that
No, he
he
didn't.
like twisted an ankle or some shit or did I
He
don't know.
was
I
running
forgot,
that
but
bitch. No, he didn't. He was
he
running
was
that
toting that
bitch.
bitch though. He was toting that bitch. Also, Bama also wins that game way easier if we made better decisions. Like coaching wise, that was some questionable play calls in
Which is
my
why I'm
eyes.
gonna get
In
to
my
it
eyes.
against Florida
So
State. Fuck, nigga,
so
let's do
you
it.
know what I'm
Come
saying.
on. I'm sorry.
But
I'm sorry.
anyways, though, talking
I love
about
you, dude.
Virginia Tech, talking about South Carolina and shit, man. Um, I'm taking South Carolina to win, but I do think I'm taking Virginia Tech to. No, I'm not. I'm taking South Carolina to cover. Fuck that shit, bro. I think that they straight. They still got
Better.
Dylan Stewart. They lost what was the other dude, Kennard or some shit? What was dude name?
Luke
The other
Kennard.
DN? Huh?
Kennard. Kennard.
Kennard, not Kennard, Kennard. Yeah. They don't have Kennard anymore, right? Am I mistaken about that?
No,
Or
he's
do they?
still there. He was a freshman, remember?
No, Dylan Stewart was the freshman.
Dylan
Kennard had
Stewart.
been there.
Dylan Stewart. Yeah. Kennard's gone.
Yeah.
Kennard's gone.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. That's what I thought. Yeah, Dylan Stewart's the freshman again, man, child. But Kennard is gone, so I think that teams will be able to like slide the protection a little bit more Dylan Stewart's way and shit. So we'll see how that goes. Um, Other than that though, man, nah, I got complete faith in Lenore Sellers. I'm not gonna lie, there's been nothing from Virginia Tech that makes me think that they stand a chance in this shit. Hey, you gotta go on the road. You
Down
gotta
the
go on the
drums.
road to Williams Brice. God, that's crazy.
No, they're playing the Blacksburg.
This shit says Virginia Tech at South Carolina. Hold on, let me look this shit up. Let me make sure I ain't tripping, cause what I'm looking at right now says Virginia Tech at fucking South Carolina.
I thought that was in Blacksburg.
This shit says the game is in. Oh, it's a neutral site game. That's what
Blacksburg.
it is. It's a neutral site game. They in Mercedes-Benz Stadium.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they in Mercedes-Benz. So good call there, good call there. That being said, I'm still fucking taking South Carolina, bro. There has been nothing that Virginia Tech has shown me, except for they played a pretty decent game against Miami last year. You know what I'm saying? It
But they
came down
saying much.
to
They actually won. They actually
They,
won.
in my opinion, they won. In my opinion, they did
You
win,
can't overcall
but
a game after the game is over. They called the game over, no time on the clock. Anyway,
questionable
go ahead.
calls. Questionable calls. But that being said though, that was like their best win. And again, we was just talking about how Miami defense ain't really shit. You was just talking about how Buddy coach
Cristobal.
damn not
Cristobal.
shit. You feel me? You was just saying how he not shit. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm taking South Carolina. I'm taking the points. All of that good shit. So yeah.
Brief intermission. And I'm back, baby.
Oh, you good? You
All
good?
right.
You good? I'm right now
So
my
what the
shit anyway.
what's the spread? What's the spread?
7.5
I don't give a fuck if it was 14. All right, so let me go I'll
facts.
get to it. I'm gonna break it down a little more. Cause I know you don't the pod as a whole don't really pay attention to ACC. I'm the only ACC guy. So I'm gonna start here. You hit it on the head. Virginia Tech in 2023, they was never scary, but they had a surprising factor to them, right? Kyron Drones was amazing in 2023. Tootin, very good in 2023. Tootin was good in 24. The reason why they won a lot of games was because Kyron Drones got hurt last year. Kyron Drones hurt a lot of last year, right? So that's why last year was real suspect.
Yeah.
Last year, bro, they averaged 187 yards passing on offense a game. That's not gonna do it in today's college football. Not today, right? The offensive line, and this is why I'm going South Carolina. The offensive line for Virginia Tech was awful.
Right.
It was scary. Bro, they gave it like 36 sacks or some shit. 36, 37 sacks
Yeah,
last year.
nah, I was gonna say, buddy. Damn, I forgot the quarterback name, but I remember
Drone.
because the only game I watched from Virginia Tech last year. I don't mean to
Drone.
cut you off. Yeah,
Kyron Drone.
but yeah. Oh, I thought you was okay. Anyways, point is that the only game I watched from Virginia Tech last year was that Miami game, and like Buddy was running for his life so much of that goddamn game, bro. So
Which
much of that game. And you mean to tell me that Dylan Stewart is gonna go against that offensive? I, I,
and that's the thing, right? And that's the whole reason why I'm going with South Carolina. If which is gonna be uh, a push pull for Virginia Tech to win this game. They gonna have to possess the ball. For them to possess the ball, they're gonna have to convert on third downs, second downs, third downs. They're gonna have to win at the line of scrimmage. Winning at the line of scrimmage against South Carolina,
tough.
it's gonna be fucking tough. And I don't
It's
give a fuck
tough.
who you are.
It's
I
tough,
don't,
goddamn.
I don't give a fuck who you
It's
are.
fucking tough.
It's gonna be tough, right? Virginia Tech is starting, I think, 4 offensive linemen. It might be 5, bro. Don't even misquote me, but it might be 5. But
Right.
South Carolina, bro, they've been in the top 3 on the Shane Beamer, bro. They've been in the top. And I'm not a Shane Beamer fan. I hate Shane Beamer. I don't hate him. I just call him broken down Beamer and the pull-up parts for the rest of his coaches.
Yeah.
He's been top 20 the last 3 years in recruit. So they're gonna be able to reload. But on offense, right? We talk a lot about Lenore Sellers, but let's talk about these wide receivers, bro. We got Nick Harper. Do anybody know anybody else's name as Nick Harper?
I mean, we got bro. Nick Harper is only 5 goddamn on college football. Goddamn, I ain't gonna lie. He ain't show me
But
shit last year.
but we got Nick Harper. Anybody? Nothing, right? No rocket. But around South Carolina, bro, they saying that they wide receivers, they have a group. They saying that South Carolina
I mean, they
receivers
straight. Yeah, they straight. They
very
straight. They
underrated,
decent.
but
Like, you know what I'm
nobody knows
saying?
them. They improved.
We'll see. Yeah, we'll
Nobody knows
see.
they
We'll see.
improving. But they saying
Yeah.
that they gonna be real nice though, right? So, with that being said, I just believe in Lenore Sellers. I believe in Kyron Drones, but I don't believe in the offensive line. I don't know about the running back at Virginia Tech because they lost 2 guys. South Carolina covers this easily. I think it's too much. It's for Virginia Tech to win, but they got to possess the ball and keep the ball away from the
They
North.
don't think they can do
The
that.
problem is they got to possess the ball.
Yeah. Yeah. Nah, I wish you on that, cuz. I wish you on that. So we both got South Carolina winning and covering.
Yep.
All
Let me
right,
write it down.
so let's
Hold on, hold on, wait. Did you take LSU or Clemson?
I took Clemson to win
Clemson to
and
cover?
to cover. Yeah, Clemson to win and to cover. And you got a Clemson W and LSU covering though.
LSU to cover. Yeah, I just
Okay,
write down yours.
okay.
Okay.
All right, cool. Just
LSU,
want to
and
be
then
sure we on the same page.
who we just talked about? VT and South
Uh,
Carolina.
Virginia Tech and South
And you
Carolina
got
got
we both got
same
South
as you.
Carolina cover.
Yeah, the win and the cover. Yeah. I got something else
All right,
I
we'll
want to
try
say
next
about
one.
this Colorado game in a few, but just real quick, I ain't gonna give too much analysis on this next game. I just want to just put this shit out there, and then we can double back, and then we'll do Florida State and Bama. All right.
Go ahead.
But oh shit, my bad. I lied. I forgot about this game completely. I do have some shit about
What?
to say this. Notre Dame at Miami on Sunday.
You want me to go first? Because I'd be very fair, very quick.
I'm gonna be quick on this one too. So you go ahead, but I'm gonna be quick on this one too.
You should know who I'm gonna choose, so it ain't even everybody who watches this shit should know who I'm gonna choose. Notre
You picking
Dame.
Miami? Oh, okay. I was
Notre
gonna
Dame.
say, yeah.
Who the fuck cares about? You think I would pick Miami?
I was just saying. So you picking Notre Dame to win and to cover?
What's the
It's
spread?
2.5, 2.5, 2.5,
Yeah.
2.5.
They win by 10.
Yeah. Same. I actually think they win by 17, truth be told, but I'll take Notre
Ooh,
Dame
I like
to.
it.
Yeah, nah, I don't, bro. Because bro, that defense, bro,
That
under Marcus
defense for
Freeman,
Miami was so fucking bad last year.
bro, and it's crazy because like I don't even think Notre Dame got a good offense. Like you know what I'm saying? Like they starting to. It's not CJ. Is it CJ Carr or is it who
Yeah,
played in
DJ,
the
DJ Carr.
DJ Carr, not CJ, DJ Carr. I knew it was one of them
DJ's
Carr
gonna be a
brothers.
man child. I'm a fan of DJ.
Okay, cool.
I'm putting it out there.
I'm not even that familiar with this game, but like truth be told, this isn't.
He's a
This is
car.
like
He's a
this
car.
is like
You
40%
respect the
me.
cars.
I don't know about that. This isn't about me picking. This really isn't even about me picking Notre Dame as much as it is about me fading Miami. Like you know what I'm saying? That's kind of where it is, bro. Carson Beck, bro. So like I said it earlier and shit, but he tore his UCL, which is a tendon in the elbow. Super important for throwing the football or whatever, right? Basically that's like you tearing your MCL, which is in your knee. And like, you know what I'm saying? Like that's the equivalent, you know, joints and tendons and yada yada yada. So he basically tore his MCL or some shit. That shit is a 6 to 9 month recovery. He tore that shit 8 months ago. Granted, he could be in the window of recovery, but I don't know if he'll be fully 100%. And then also, Bama did get what would probably have been wide receiver one on that roster this year, Isaiah Horton. We got him,
He would
so
not have been.
I'm not 100. Huh?
He would not have been.
Who would have been then? Because Restrepo went to the league, so who else would have been number one then?
And 3 was hot headed. 3 was retarded. 3 was the reason why they lost a lot of games. Very good, but he was
You,
hot
you
headed.
you can say that.
But
We'll see.
no, I ain't not Horton. I ain't talking about Horton. 3.
No,
I can't remember
I
which
know you talking
one
about. I know you talking about. I know you
it was.
talking. Well, I don't know his name, but
Isaiah,
cause I remember the plays that he made that cost motherfuckers the game and shit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Isaiah, I mean, I'm just not
No, but my
impressed with
point is
Isaiah.
though is that who is Carson Beck
He
gonna throw the
played
ball
with
to?
Mac Jones though. That's what I am gonna say. The only thing that really makes me nervous about Lil Horton is he played with
Mhm.
Mac Jones. So there's a chemistry that he played with him in high school, 7-on-7. It's chemistry there. But I don't think he would have been the number one, bro. I don't think if he was the number one, I put it like this: the year he may have at Bama, because the attention and focus won't be on him, would not be the year he would have at Miami this year.
I'd agree with
I
you though.
said 1,000%.
Yeah, I'd
But
agree with you though. I'd agree with you though. I'd agree
so
with
who
you
you
though.
chose?
I would agree with you. Oh, nah, Notre Dame to win, Notre Dame to cover. Yeah,
Yeah,
nah, I
the
don't.
same shit,
I
same
got no
shit.
faith in Miami. I got no faith in Miami.
All right, I like to hear that.
I need to write that down too. Actually, hold on a second.
I got you. And then we got last one is us.
No.
Come on.
The Monday night. Let's just touch on that shit real quick. It's gonna be quick too. It's gonna be quick too though,
Who's Monday?
cause TCU and North Carolina. But
North
give me
Carolina.
1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Let me write this shit down real quick. Let me write this shit down real quick, and then goddamn. I bet here we go. All right, yeah, TCU at North Carolina. The spread is TCU is favored by 3.5. I'm actually just going to take North Carolina to win this game. Why? 2 words: Bill Belichick. I mean, I don't. Yeah. TCU's roster
Louis
probably is
Bill
better.
Cotton.
Yeah, I was gonna say TCU's roster probably is better. Bill Belichick hasn't really had time to, you know what I'm saying,
Mac
get into the
Brown had good
recruiting
rosters.
world.
He's replacing Mac Brown. Mac
Yeah,
Brown had good rosters.
he
Mac
has
Brown is
solid
not old.
rosters. Yeah, he has solid rosters for sure. I don't know if I say good, but I'll say solid for sure.
He had
But
Omari Hampton, number one running back taking
you
last year.
feel me?
Uh,
Yeah, like
hold on, hold
yeah.
on. Drake May, before Drake May, my boy in Washington, that he had 2 first-round quarterbacks back to back, top 5
Cool,
QBs coming out of high
cool,
school.
cool. Like solid. Like
Let,
I ain't saying he had
let's
bad
just put it
players.
all together. He's
You
old.
feel me? That's
North
what I'm saying.
Carolina
He
was
could
not a
never get it all
pipeline.
together.
It's
He
hard.
couldn't put them all together at one time.
It
He
ain't
got some
Texas.
pieces here and there. You feel
It
me? It
ain't
ain't
Texas.
Texas. It ain't Texas. It ain't Texas. So Matt Brown, I mean, he did about as much as he could. And my thing is, bro, I just can't bet against goddamn Bill Belichick, bro. Like that don't even sound right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know even in his last couple years at New England, like, you know what I'm saying, there was a decline, especially after he kind of escorted Tom Brady out the door. Whatever. Don't care. Bill Belichick, top 5 football mind, in my opinion. I'm not betting against him in any game that he's coaching. So
Defensively.
defensively, true, true,
Against
true,
against against other old niggas, not
true.
young niggas. College football is young man game.
Until I see Bill Belichick suck ass at the college level, I'm gonna assume that he doesn't suck ass at the college level. So
He
I'm going
sucked
with
ass everywhere he's been when he hasn't had 12.
I'm taking Bill Belichick. I'm not betting against Bill Belichick. It could be hype, and this could be one that I'm just way off base on because again, don't know much about North Carolina roster right now. Don't know much about TCU roster right now. So my thing is just coaching, and I'm taking Bill Belichick over just about any other football coach in America. That's just my opinion. So I'm taking North Carolina to win. Actually, let me split my shit. Let me split my shit actually, cause I need to keep up with my records and shit and make sure my records is good and shit. So I'm gonna split that shit. I'm gonna hedge my shit actually a little bit. Let me get TCU to win, but North Carolina, like you feel me, go against the man that the great Nick Saban worked under. Like I'm not doing that. So give me TCU to win. Give me North Carolina to cover. Actually, bro, I still fuck that shit. I changed my mind again. Give me North Carolina to win outright. Give me North Carolina to win outright, bro. I'm just going cause the Big 12 is soft. Big 12 is soft. Yeah. Nah, fuck that shit. Yeah, give me North Carolina to win and cover, bro. Fuck that shit, bro.
What's the spread? 3.5?
3.5, yeah.
Give me. I'm just like you. We're gonna make this shit real quick. You was a little longer than I expected you to be. And you
Because you
got a
kept
lot more
talking, bro.
faith in Bill Belichick than I expected you to have. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It is a
Um,
Nick Saban thing. I ain't gonna lie. It is mostly a Nick Saban
the
thing.
tree,
Like
the tree,
King
the
part,
tree,
he brought it up. Yeah, he
the
brought it.
tree.
It's the tree. It's the tree. So I got to
I
rock with him.
got you. I ain't mad at you.
I got to rock
I
with
did all of that, and it's gonna sound weird, right? I did all
him.
that, and I'm going with North Carolina. Just like you
Like,
said,
bro, like it's.
they're gonna be physical this year. And I also
hmm
believe in Max Johnson, bro. Like I think Max Johnson has talent. But I think Gio Lopez is gonna be the starter. He came from South Alabama. Gio Lopez got some talent on him.
South
But
Alabama
I
was
think
decent last year. Oh
it's
damn,
gonna
y'all
be
just blew the game.
Auburn
That
lost.
goddamn run defense. No. Colorado and Georgia
Oh,
Tech.
boy.
Damn, y'all just blew the game. Fuck.
And that's the problem because you got to contend with Georgia Tech's run defense. That's why I chose Georgia Tech, brother.
Yeah.
They tricky and finicky, bro. They gonna run your
Yeah.
ass all day. They gonna
That's
misdirection
what that's
and
what they
run
just
your ass
did,
to
bro.
sleep.
They just
And
gave up a
timely stops.
45
They get
yard.
timely stops on defense. They don't stop you all game, but they get
Colorado
timely
just
stops.
gave up. Colorado just gave up a 45-yard run to Hayes King, bro. Like, you know what I'm
Bro,
saying?
Haynes King is legit.
He's
Like, I don't
legit,
know.
bro.
Like put
Like
some
he
respect
is,
on
bro.
Haynes King name, dog.
I picked
It
them to
might sound
win. I just
crazy.
thought that Colorado would
Put
cover
some
though.
respect on it.
I picked them to win, but I thought Colorado could cover and hold it to a field goal. And it was looking like that. If Colorado could have just like, but that run defense, bro. Me and Ella was talking about it, bro. We got to see what that run defense looked like. And
The
this is
fact
a
that y'all seen 3 years of it and still is trying to
2
be
years,
like you need to see.
2 years, 2 years, 2
Jacksonville
years.
State it was ass too. But 2 years in Colorado, the fact that you seen 2 years of it not being shit and y'all was still like, let me see, man, y'all nigga tripping, bro. Dion is an offensive coach. He's a defensive player
which is
and
crazy,
an
right? Like,
offensive
which is
coach.
crazy. But yeah,
He should have kept
that's
Charles
just
Kelly.
bad. Yeah, that one was bad though. But yeah, that's probably the game. We'll see. I mean, game ain't over yet. They still got like a bit of some change.